is won, glory fades. You don't hear their calls anymore. And then your ultimate duty is to stand alongside your brothers and go down together.
Welcome to the Call of Duty Mobile Philippines Championship 2021.
They really need to do that comeback. And they go in here. Kenshi with a beautiful shot. Answer is no, not yet. Why? And it's going to be Charlie full on captured by...
Isa $15,000 na nagigiti para sa'yo, sa akin at sa amin.
Set points where the Hardpoint will come in. Just because Hardpoint is clear by the small area, but
Yet, there are 2 stages need you to complete.
Galing sa Open Qualifiers, meron tayo 6 na brackets. 6 na champion ang tutungo para sa group stage.
6 na teams at invited teams, ang PDR Reborn at VVV Esports ang maglalaban sa group stage. 4 na teams na ang tutungo para sa playoff.
shot, but Pai not going to be able to do anything. Yaku! Oh! Pai, oh my goodness, he missed those shots. He went in and then he died in a triple conqueror. Oh yes, Tamayo, yes, touching over there against Tamayo. One against
So
him.
natin malalaman kung sino ang pinakamagaling sa Philippine teams.
Ito ay hindi madali, pero alam namin na kaya nyo to.
So are you ready to take the challenge?
like to get exclusive content updates, previews, and events, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notifications. Stay frosty, soldiers.
I see, 10 minutes na lang, kakain na.
Opo.
Ate! Tawag ka daw ni Mami! Magugas ka daw ng plato!
Schoolworks na naman. Awit. Code muna.
Bilab, tara na! 10 minutes na lang!
Aalis nga pala. Kaso mag-BBR pa ka kami.
Ano pwedeng gawin?
Ano bang
Dapat
pwedeng
fast game daw.
Oo nga pala! BR Blitz!
Basic! Hindi ako na mag-aaral. Tapos na po ako dito.
Yun! Ready na ako.
Let's go! Schoolworks time.
Yun! Ano na, Wilab? Tapos na ako maglaro. Di ka pa mabihis?
Fast game lang. You know?
Solid to! Fast game lang!
Nice. Fast game.
Fast game lang!
XS1. Destroy enemy stealth chopper. Destroy enemy VTOL. EMP systems incoming.
Hey guys, it's HXS from VVV Esports, and today I will be giving you my best gun and its attachment and also some tips and tricks I use. My best gun is the Arctic 50 sniper rifle, and the attachments are Assassin Short, although we use skeleton stock, FMJ, MIP stopping power, and staple grip. Tips and tricks. Map awareness. You always have to be aware where your teammates and enemies are at all times. This is why I always look at my map. Having this knowledge lets me use my sniper rifle as a AR or SMG. It makes me an all-around player, even with a sniper. Power positions. I train myself to know the power position in each map. Having control of this gives me an advantage against my enemies, and I can lock down a lane by my own. I make my sniper rifle a lane holder just like I chopper. Thank you guys for watching, and please support VVV Esports from upcoming 2021 COD Mobile Philippine Championships. See ya!
Welcome everybody. Good evening everyone. This is Kuku TV and this is the Garena's Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Championship 2021. I'm here with the most famous caster on Call of Duty Mobile, the Mustacho, AJ. How are you, AJ?
Doing good, man. Doing good. I was looking forward to today because we kind of done with the bottom half of the board, right? We kind of know who's not going to be making it in this this qualifiers from the group stages, and we know that 5 squads are up there right now fighting to remain in the top 4. And what's crazy is even RTL Legacy is not confirmed a spot at the playoffs, right? So they've got to give it their all today as well. We've got 2 more days leading up to that, Kuku. So I'm super duper excited, man.
Yes, I'm super duper excited as well with the lineups that we have today. But for the meantime, we're gonna talk about AJ, the prize pool, that these teams are fighting for. And actually, before the prize pool, we do have the schedule. We have VVV Esports versus NU Anarchy, PDR Reborn versus RTL Legacy, XDG Dynasty versus AIM Iloilo, NRX UNKNOWN versus PDR Esports, and these two teams or these 2 matches I'm actually looking for are the 2 first matches here, AJ.
I'm looking forward to the final match as well because NRX UNKNOWN, they've lost all hope already, but they do have the opportunity of, at least taking 1 down with them. And if they're able to perform well against PDR Esports, I believe that's exactly what they'll be able to do. They might be able to keep PDR Esports from scraping through to the top 4. So, they can still make quite a huge impact in this competition. And of course, like you said, right, the first 2 series, it's going to be explosive, man. The 3rd series, on the other hand, I don't know. Let's take a quick look at the standings and you'll understand exactly why I'm saying that, right, Kuku? RTL Legacy sits down at the very top, 13 points in total. But that's too little, man. They just need to drop 1 series. Another squad is already taking over, their spot if they do have a donut on them, right? And that could be either PDR Esports or PDR Reborn. And you've got Triple V Esports and NU Anarchy sitting down in the 4th and 5th place with the exact same points, right? 10 points. So a lot can happen in these 2 days, man.
And you're right there, AJ. Yes, one of the other matches that we're looking forward will be the last match, NRX UNKNOWN versus PDR Esports. And again, if ever NRX UNKNOWN would be able to defeat PDR Esports, definitely they will go have more points here going towards the last day or the 2 final days of the qualifiers. And then PDR Esports, looking at the standings, they won't be able to get on top. They will be stuck at 11 points, and then these other teams will have a chance to have a better ranking, right?
Correct, yeah. So today, if NRX, UNKNOWN can put that damage in already, if they can already injure PDR Esports enough, then, tomorrow we'll just leave it to another squad to finish them off, right? So it all depends on how it plays out for PDR Esports. As for the rest, it's still going to be a crazy battle. If things turn out one way today, Kuku, we could see them reversed or, neutralized tomorrow, and we could come back in here to the exact same standings. We don't know, man. Anything can happen. And I'm just super duper excited to see exactly exactly how the day turns out. Hardpoint, this is going to be map number 1, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Triple V won that coin toss, so they are going to be picking Hardpoint as well as Domination. Let's take a quick look at the bans first. Crossfire and Crash banned off, and we are going to be playing at Standoff. A very interesting pick here, Cuckoo, because the Hotel Yard, one of the most difficult spots to pick, but if you know your rotations well on this map, it can serve, a great deal for your squad.
Yes, definitely, AJ. And actually, it's kind of a different pick for VVV Esports. Remember last night, they picked on a Summit. They also won the coin toss against AIM Iloilo. And now for the map number 2 bans, we have Crash and Meltdown, and Search and Destroy will be happening in the Crossfire map. AJ, what do you think about this?
Oh, okay. So Crossfire, Search and Destroy. Everybody thinks it's going to be straightforward, but it's not, right? You can go in there for those quick plants, but if your opposing squad has got some, great snipers on their end, then, it's going to be problems, man. And Triple V, HXS is on fire when it comes to those snipes. Firing range, Crossfire blocked off for Domination. And it looks like Triple V wants to pick Meltdown for Domination. Oh, man. These guys are really making a change up this time round, man. Everybody wants that Domination Meltdown just to rub it into the Mustachio's face that, you gotta be pro to a certain level to be confident on this map. And even the Mustachio will never have the guts to step in there for Domination, man.
Yes, definitely. I've continuously heard you not wanting that Meltdown in Domination, AJ. And they are going to fight it again. Like we saw from last night, we saw NRX and the other team played in Meltdown for Domination, and we saw how they did it. So maybe they got some tips on how they can defeat the other team with getting that Meltdown map in map number 3. But the thing is, AJ, I haven't seen Firing Range yet as a map pick for all of these 3 maps. It's usually banned, or sometimes they skipped on it,
Yeah, I mean, it's good that we don't see Firing Range, man. I think we've got an overload of Firing Range thus far already, and it's refreshing to see more and more of these squads come in and, pick crazy, maps like Meltdown for Domination, So let's see exactly what sort of a different style they bring on these maps. So, you see, and here's the thing, right? It's not that I hate Domination, Meltdown, Domination, just because that map is difficult or whatsoever. There are certain ways where you can just dominate Domination on Meltdown, right? But you really need a good squad, man, and you need amazing teamwork because those rotations are extremely fast and you respawn so far away. So without that communication, you're just not going to be able to get over those other squads. And that's what I didn't have, man. I just didn't have a good squad.
Well, talking about communication here, AJ, we talk about VVV Esports, we talk about experience versus NU Anarchy. NU Anarchy, just an upcoming team here in this qualifiers here in the PH Championship here in Call of Duty Mobile. We saw them go through some teams as well here, like PDR Esports, PDR Reborn, and currently in the standings, they're at the same score, 10 points for each team. So this would only mean that whoever wins this one would actually go on top of the opposing team. And this is really going to be interesting, especially we're going to see different types of maps across all 3,
Yes. So the squad NU Anarchy itself may be a little fresh within the pro scene, but those players within NU Anarchy, they are not, they haven't shied away from the pro scene or from, the Call of Duty mobile scene, right? Quite a number of players, know these guys. And the thing about NU Anarchy is they bring that firepower, but unfortunately, some things just haven't gone their way. And we can say maybe it's just the draws or maybe they had a couple of bad games in there. But I feel like there's just so much more to NU Anarchy that we have not discovered yet, Cuckoo. And maybe today will be that day because they are taking it up against Triple V Esports. I mean, 2 of these guys, same exact points. You said it, man. But I believe, no matter how hard NU Anarchy tries today, HXS is going to be a key component within Triple V that's going to be holding them back, man.
And yes, I totally agree with you. HXS, really good with that sniper. And we saw him actually from last night. We have AIM Iloilo against them. And at the, I think it was a meltdown map, if I'm not mistaken. They were able, or he was able to actually snipe them like up close and personal, and that's really, really good for HXS. So it's really going to be interesting here. The thing is with NU Anarchy, last night they actually only won one game against PDR Reborn, so they don't have the momentum right now. VVV Esports won 3-0 against AIM Iloilo from last night, so most definitely VVV Esports has that good momentum coming in this game.
Yeah, and let's not forget as well, right? Triple V Esports, they are one of the 2 invited squads in here. So, and there's a reason why they were invited, right? Because they are already one of the best in the Philippines. So this next game for NU Anarchy, not only is it going to be monumental in terms of them overtaking Triple V Esports on the board, but also going to show that it doesn't matter how long you've been in here. What matters is, how these strong rise up and how fast they rise up. And that's exactly what NU Anarchy is trying to do here. They're trying to rise up to fame as quickly as possible. And could this be their time? And I feel like it's really, really possible. We might even see a RTL versus NU Anarchy finals. Man, I don't know. I kind of have this feeling about NU Anarchy. I don't know why.
That's kind of a wild guess for you here, Mustacho, right? RTL Legacy, yes, definitely one of the best teams in this tournament. And currently right now on top, and they just need to be consistent so that they can actually meet that #1 spot at the very end of the day. Now, we talk about NU Anarchy. They have a chance to battle against RTL Legacy. But again, if you talk about consistency, like day number 5, they lost against PDR Reborn. Day number 4, NU Anarchy, they lost against RTL Legacy. So currently, for me, in my opinion, NU Anarchy needs to beat VVV Esports today in order for them to move on to the 7th day and actually have that momentum against RTL Legacy, if you're talking about these 2 teams, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I doubt they want to go into the playoffs within the lower bracket itself, right? If possible, everybody's trying to play for the upper brackets at the moment. And you know what? Let's see exactly how they go in here and perform in this game. Triple V Esports, NU Anarchy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's go.
All right, let's go again. VVV Esports versus NU Anarchy. We have your Gian, Nick Clip, HXS, Tamayo, and Charlie. On the other hand, we have Skirt, HE, Smoke, Owen, and Demores. And currently, right now, Hardpoint is at the hotel yard. This is the one that you're talking about, AJ. This is a really hard Hardpoint to actually get.
Absolutely, man, because there's so many entries into this hard point, right? And it's quite easy for you to go in there and muscle your opponents out if you go in there with the numbers. I mean, one-on-one versus, 3 already camping out there and dealing with this spot. NUA has got a very, very strong hold at the moment. Let's see exactly how Triple V comes back into the takeover. The Mayo running all the way through, the Man of War in hand, and just like that, Triple V is at that hotel yard to pick up those points.
And I love how VVV Esports has taken over the hotel yard. However, NU Anarchy is still fighting right now, and they actually have the initial momentum here. Really, really good at the start. Let's see if they can continue on and be consistent, AJ.
Hardpoint is ours.
Yeah, man. I mean, consistency is one of the things that they are known for, but this is going to be so contradicting, but not all the time, right?
Not all the time. But anyways, AJ, now the hard point has changed here, and now still NU Anarchy able to take control of this hard point. VVV Esports, I think they're having a hard time with the rotation. It's being blocked off by some of the players of NU Anarchy. Now 47-12 is the lead here for NU Anarchy.
I mean, NUA is doing absolutely well so far. Everything is being done right. But Triple V, man, they're not far away at all, right? They're just about a hard point and a bit away from NU Anarchy, so it's not too late yet. Triple V is definitely that sort of a squad, right? With the caliber to make that comeback. But look at NU Anarchy here, man. They look so confident in their gameplay. They're going in there for those engagements, and each and every single time they step in, they get those kills and they steal those points.
Hardpoint is ours.
Exactly,
Hardpoint
and VVV
identified.
Esports right now, they have the experience, but the newcomers, NU Anarchy, showing them they can battle against with the veterans, and now the score is up to 80. They only need 70 points more. However, they're trying to fight for this hard point currently, but still, you saw there, VVV Esports is not able to take it.
Well, not being able to take it for that one moment, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, makes NU Anarchy look ever so much more powerful, doesn't it, Cuckoo? Look at the scoreboard, 103 to
Yes.
14. Didn't I tell you, Cuckoo, there's something about NU Anarchy, man. I don't know what it is, but they've got so much of greatness within them. Look at Triple V struggle to come back into this match, Cuckoo.
Is this the first time I've seen only 14 points on the other team? AJ?
From a squad like Triple V, yes, bro. From a squad like Triple V, yes. I mean, they have been lower, but Triple V has never performed like this against any squad. Triple V is crazy when it comes in here. And whose map pick is this, Cuckoo?
It's VVV Esports pick. Oh my goodness. And now NU Anarchy now over on the next hard point. However, VVV Esports now able to take it over, maybe just for a little bit, and NU Anarchy just now to plan for the push, but Tamayo is trying to block them off here. Now, VVV Esports has the chance here. They can still do a comeback here. I mean, it's not yet too late for VVV Esports.
Yeah, usual, Cuckoo. 15 points away. Triple V has lost this match already, man. I mean, in order to pull this off, not only does Triple V need to handle Bakery at the moment, they need to swing all the way around onto House and then take that out of the hands of NU Anarchy as well. Thus far, the defense on Bakery is perfect, right? But at House, I don't think they're going to get so lucky.
Well, I'm not counting out VVV Esports yet, because again, we're talking about the experience of VVV Esports, and still they are currently now at 70 points, and the thing is, like what you said, it's now going to go over to the houses. Nick Flick there was taken out by HG, and up close and personal here, NU Anarchy VVV Esports. They have the next hard point though, AJ, but taken back by NU Anarchy.
That was way too quick, man. Way too quick. Now, NU Anarchy has been switched out as well. Sorry, I got my hard points a little bit wrong there, man. 138-78 so far. And NU Anarchy is doing everything that they can to wipe out Triple V. Now, we already saw how crazy NU Anarchy was at the Hotel Yard at the start of the game. So it's quite safe to say that Triple V just needs to come back stronger at Search and Destroy.
Yes, definitely. I try to call out VVV Esports there, AJ.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried. I mean, from 14 points, they were up around 70 or 80 points. So that's a good booster for VVV Esports. However, it's way too late for them to go up score 150. So it's going to be now in Search and Destroy, where they have to bounce back, where they have to make a way to beat NU Anarchy. And talking about Search and Destroy, we've mentioned HXS, and I'm not just talking about him. We also have Tamayo. Tamayo's really good with Search and Destroy, and I think they have the advantage here against NU Anarchy when it comes to this game mode.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, Triple V, because the experience counts, right? How to be able to, knowing exactly how long to hold and calling for that push is so instrumental in winning the Search and Destroy mode, right? Because we have seen how, effective those quick plants are, and we have also seen how they can really go wrong when they're not planned out a little bit properly. On Crossfire, it's going to be a similar situation, man. You want to go for the cross, over middle lane. You better have all of the areas smoked out first, because when your opponents bring in those snipes, because NU Anarchy, they are quite snipey on the snipes as well, man. So it's not going to be easy for either squad here.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy for either of the squads, AJ. That's correct. We have NU Anarchy, we have HG, we have also Owen, Demors. We saw them from last night. We saw some bit of highlights coming from them. So definitely they will try to go for a fight here against VVV Esports, and we will see. We will see if NU Anarchy can get a 2-0 lead against VVV Esports. We might probably see a donut here, AJ, right?
A surprising one, man, because although I see something special in NU Anarchy, I just haven't figured out what that is. I didn't think that they would be so special to kind of decimate Triple V, because the way they took match number 1 was very, very convincing, wasn't it, Cuckoo?
Yeah, it was really convincing. As we now start, guys, if you're just tuning in, this is VVV Esports against NU Anarchy. Search and destroy mode. We are now on map number 2. And the one on the attacking side right now is VVV Esports.
Well, it is gonna be Triple V on a very slow attack. They wanna, go in there for a couple of takedowns first before they go for the plant. And that's a great plan, right? But NU Anarchy is quite crazy on the snipes, man. I mean, Bayman, the moment he gets one snipe, that guy gets a little excited and crazy. He walks around with his little bat trying to melee people. And Ace Key, oh dude, that guy's an ace on snipes, bro.
Yes, you're right. I actually remember Bayman just trying to get out his bat, pull out his bat, and try to pounce that bat to the back of those. Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, man. Ace Key going in, HXS removed from the game. And I'm talking about the biggest threat on this map for Triple V against NUA eliminated. You want to take a wild guess how this is going to continue, people?
Well, I'm pretty sure that NU Anarchy has the advantage here. Getting one guy lost already, and Tamayo able to knock out Owen with that sniper. What a shot there. And now it's a 3v3 situation. Let's see who's going to win this one.
Oh, the comeback is real, yo. And finally, Triple V going in here for the plant, but removed from the equation. Bayman right now going in for the takedown. And yet another, the Mayo taken down as well. Jean gonna be in here. KRM action gets that takedown on Ace Key. It's gonna be Bayman coming in for Jean. Bayman goes in. And that is all over. Well played by NU Anarchy.
Was there not enough time there?
Yeah.
Defend the objective.
So there was not enough time for VVV Esports to clutch that one out. They knew already. AJ, where was the last guy? Because he was killed by that one, and Bayman would be killed there. Oh my goodness, what a snipe by HXS.
Yeah, man. I mean, Bayman was already there first, but he just didn't have his reticle on point, right? He allowed HSX to take him out. Very poor play coming in there. But let's just see how he can grow from that mistake. It's still going to be a 5-on-4 situation here. Ace Key still trying to take one out, even out the odds between the two squads, Cuckoo.
Well, let's go ahead and see that. Again, it's a 5v4 situation now. The advantage is with VVV Esports. Tamayo just securing that spot there. That's a really good sniping spot. And now HXS trying to push in. Charlie has the bomb, though, and I think he's going to try to plant it over. 2 men is now going to cover him, but still not anyone moving at all. Tamayo just waiting for Ace G to get up there and actually get shot. But they're really so patient here. AJ, this is the first time that I've seen so much patience from either of the teams.
Yeah, it's because they respect each other and they respect the abilities of each other's squads to take them down, right? They know how crazy, Triple V is, and Triple V understands the same about, NUA. HXS goes in for yet another. Skirt tries to even things up, but not yet enough. They need to take one more, but Nick Flip slays Owen, making this a 4-on-2 situation. Make that a 3-on-2. Ace Key goes in after HXS, and it looks like Ace Key can control the game, but don't forget the Bios. Still a sniper in here. Skirt comes through, and it is the Fennec gameplay working for Skirt, but it's going to be Jean KRM, and I think it's all over for Skirt here, Cuckoo.
Yeah, there's not much any time here for him to defuse the bomb, and he's going to be found by Dion there. Nice play coming from VVV Esports. Look at how they changed their strategy right quick, just with one snap, one game, one round. And they were able to find a way to defeat NU Anarchy. This goes to show the experience of VVV Esports.
Well, HXS in here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Can they get yet another early takedown to give them that confidence boost to go up against NU Anarchy a little bit more frontal? Smoke almost got taken down there, but he will go ahead to recuperate his health. HXS going in for the exact same location to try to get another snipe. Nick Flip, beautiful chopper gameplay against Bayman. The Mayo going in for those blind shots. Not going to hit anything for the moment. A ski, maybe. But no, man. For now, it's still going to be dry.
And looking at the rotation here of VVV Esports, it's kind of the same as what they did from the previous round. So if it works, then definitely you have to stick with it. And NU Anarchy changing their positions now. However, they lost one of their players, which is Bayman. That's going to be... it's going to hurt. Oh, wow. Nice play by Smoke there, AJ.
Yeah, man. Okay, and now everything's all equaled up, right? 4 versus 4. And let's take a quick look. Smoke is on the Fennec gameplay. Here comes Charlie approaching Smoke very close. Can he get away? Because HXS in the same area as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Charlie is going to be in trouble. Ace-Key is...
Smoke!
So let's see here, AJ. We have Charlie just waiting for Smoke there. Ooh, but he's actually going to be taken out by Charlie. And now H-Key, however, will kill off Nick Flip. Owen will be shot by Tamayo. Now the planting is coming now. The bomb has been planted. It is a 2v3 situation. They have the pressure all on NU Anarchy.
Whoa, talk about pressure, man. Ace-Key solo going to try to take the clutch versus 3 players is going to be as difficult as it is, man. Ace-Key snuffed out the Mayo way too easy. And just like that, it's a 2-1. Can NU Anarchy do anything about this comeback, Cuckoo?
Well, they have to rethink about their rotation here, AJ. Looks like VVV Esports found a spot here, found a way in order to defeat NU Anarchy. So they better change how their rotation is doing. Looks like they were able to find, HG got hit by HXS. Is it like HXS versus HG right now, AJ?
Yeah, see, here's the thing, right? I already said that the snipers are obviously going to call the game out. And Ace-Key just did that one mistake that you're not supposed to do, man. No smokes in the middle. Middle lane is just so wide open. You give HXS a shot like that. HXS is not going to miss that, man. Not only did he hit that with a headshot.
Oh yeah, definitely. And another one for HXS. Now, someone pushed their Smoke, got killed by Charlie. Now it's a 2v5 situation. This is going bad here for NU Anarchy, AJ.
Oh, absolutely, man. Triple V has got great control on this map. It is their pick. They are confident, and they are really, really, really trying to put the chokehold on NU Anarchy. But let's not forget as well, this is Triple V's advantage because they're starting off as the attacking side. And the attacking side just has got the ability to call the pace of the game, which Triple V has been able to do quite well. So I say for NU Anarchy to be able to steal 1 point away thus far is quite good. But can they take another? Because if they do that, they really stand a chance here, Kuku.
Yeah, that was really impressive that they were able to get the first win in the first round of this Search and Destroy. Now they have the bomb, so they better use it to put more pressure onto the opposing team. However, NU Anarchy will be about to be the attacking side, but they need to win this one in order for them to be at close in the scores here against VVV Esports.
I'm quite afraid for Triple V Esports because the way they seem to be taking this game is super duper slow. And I think NU Anarchy just loves that fast-paced gameplay. And Triple V might not be able to keep up with NU Anarchy right after this. Bayman with a beautiful 2-piece back-to-back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Classic Bayman. I'm quite sure the bat is going to come out in this game. Cuckoo.
And looks like AJ, they made some adjustment here on this round, and you saw there that they were able to find, or Bayman was able to find 2 players, snipe them out, and good game for NU Anarchy. Like what I said, they need that round because they will be now on the attacking side, so they will now put pressure on VVV Esports after they have lost that round.
Well, and let's see what sort of pressure is placed on Triple V by NU Anarchy, right? Do we see a quick plant in here? Oh no, here comes the approach right now. Bravo has been blocked off, but Alpha is all open. Oh, okay. See? Beautiful. Coming in here with a quick gameplay, Skuku. NU Anarchy is going to put that pressure early, man. And Triple V has been taking the game so slow. This change of pace will really throw them off.
Yeah, it will really throw them off. And currently right now, VVV Esports trying to actually defend on the B side. I think they know already where, VVV Esports is actually coming, and NU Anarchy, Smoke and HG just got killed there by Charlie and Gian. They get killed. Now they're fusing the bomb, and I think NU Anarchy focused more on planting the bomb instead of trying to also fend off the team of VVV Esports, and that actually lead them to losing that round.
Yeah, well, they did go in there for the the defense as well, but I feel like Triple V was the better side in that engagement. They were ready for it, man. The speed of response, especially when John's KRM came out there. I mean, how do you respond that fast, man? Bayman this time goes in, takes out Nick Flip. Beautiful advantage coming in for NU Anarchy. Sean coming in, KRM again. I tell you, the speed of this player is remarkable. Sean comes in again. Beautiful. 2-piece back to back. Can he pull one more one off? I mean, not only has he managed to take 2 down, he has also successfully evened out the odds. Bayman taking down Charlie right after Owen gets slain, and it's a 2 versus 2.
And talking about Gian from the PH Championship from last year, he is a really good player. He actually played on the team XDG from last year, and now he's with VVV Esports, just showing off his potential, and now trying to win it all for VVV Esports. And looks like we have a 2v2 situation here, AJ, and currently the bomb is actually dropped right at the middle.
Yeah. It's just with them, they're not even going
they're not even taking it.
Yeah, they're not even going to bother going in here for the push right now. Triple V is, on this stand, but Ace wants to take this slow. Beautiful, man. I mean, the patience gameplay really working out. And Jean right now, KRM too spicy. I mean, NU Anarchy just needs to focus in, pick up the bond, get out of there, get the plan. Jean will have to come to them anyway. Beautifully played by NU Anarchy. Bayman right now. Oh, and he gets that takedown. Bayman!
Next round.
And that was almost a clutch there by Gian. I think there was a misstep that he did there. He didn't knew that one of the players was planting already on the other side, and he just only saw that one player over at the wall. And now NU Anarchy able to find a win there, 3-4 now. It is a really close battle, AJ. Let's see who wins this round.
Yeah, but to throw this in as well, right? I don't know if you noticed, Kuku. He managed to hurt both those players before he lost his life. That's how crazy he is on that KRM, man. A little bit more. If that aim had been slightly more to the left or right. Oh, look at that, man. John is just crazy with that KRM action.
And you were just saying about Gian with the KRM action, and it is really, really good. He just surprised one of these players here from NU Anarchy. They have the advantage here, numbers advantage for VVV Esports. Let's see if they can actually take it. They might go 5-3, but again, they have to protect themselves also. HG waiting for Charlie there, and again, looking at the rotation here coming from VVV Esports. They're trying to protect onto the B side more, right?
Yeah, and that's a great call from them because there are just 2 players right there right now. The bomb is there as well. So if they do get the takedown, which they do, that bomber is going to be in deep, deep trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is just right now Smoke, and Smoke needs to hold out. It's a 4-on-1 situation because Owen is too far away from him to help. Owen goes in for the push. It is going to be Jean right there beside him. Oh, no. Well played by Triple V so far, man.
Yeah, well played for Triple V Esports. No one has actually been killed yet, but now Gian will be taken out by Owen. However, Smoke will be taken out, so it's only going to be Owen for NU Anarchy. He cannot really win this one with a 4v1 situation, and that's going to be 5 points for VVV Esports now with a match point. I think VVV Esports will get this search and destroy. We're not going to get a donut here, AJ.
has the
Yeah, very close, man. But the fight back from NU Anarchy has been crazy as well. I mean, Triple V Esports has managed to nick this point of can NU Anarchy make a comeback? They just need 3 back-to-back wins. Doesn't sound too difficult, does it?
Yeah, that is right. And now still for NU Anarchy, I think going for the B side is not really effective right now because it is actually making the other side open for NU Anarchy. Everyone else is now looking at that side, but VV Tamayo just putting pressure on that side so that they cannot really plant the bomb.
Yeah, and Charlie just waiting behind the B-bomb site. You know, he's just waiting with his KRM for that pop. You know how quick he is with that slide and shot, man. So this is going to be quite a difficult situation for NU Anarchy to overcome. They need an opening snipe, and it has to come from Bayman and Aski. Smoke has already been taken out thus far. They are already handicapped. Can NU Anarchy make a comeback here?
Well, they only have 4 players left in this round, so they better find a way to actually take 2 out of VVV Esports. However, look at the patience of VVV Esports. No one is really moving at their position. They're just trying to wait on someone to at their spots, and Bayman actually able to find Gion there. Nice shot.
Oh, Ace Key! But Tamayo has taken Bayman down as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a 3-on-3 all of a sudden. Charlie, he knows there is one player right in front of him. Skirt might just lose his life right now. Charlie in here.
Enemy in sight.
Comes out and pop. Bye-bye, boy. Beautiful KRM action coming in here from Charlie. And it's just a 3-on-2 situation. Ace Key as well as Owen going in there for the snipe. Charlie, KRM once again. But Ace Key, beautiful shot on him. Charlie not able to do it this time, but there you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's all over.
It is all over, AJ. And actually, one of the things that they were doing out there was trying to buy some time, and they bought really good time at the very end. And NU Anarchy really had no choice. So they really had no choice. They weren't able to find those skills. They weren't able to find to plant the bomb also, and they actually lost that match. And goes to show how VVV Esports controlled that search and destroy matchup.
Okay, so we've seen a slow-paced match and how these two squads are taking it up against each other. Obviously, they both care a lot about this series, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because they are literally giving it their all, right? The patience has been unbelievable, Kuku. You are absolutely right. But as we move into domination, it no longer comes to that slow-paced gameplay. You need to make those decisions, split-second decisions, which are going to either make or break the game. And this has been a Triple V Esports pick. NU Anarchy better be scared. Very scared.
Yeah, they better be very, very scared here, AJ. And if you talk about meltdown, like what you said, if someone would take the Bravo side, it is hard to defend. And maybe VVV Esports found that right formula for this domination game. And for NU Anarchy, we saw them from last night. They were able to defeat their opposing team in domination. So they have that momentum going in this domination game. So it is still, for me, it's still an even matchup going into this final map, or maybe, the final map of both teams.
Yeah, no doubt about that at all, man. And that search and destroy just proved that even they know that they are equally matched. They don't want... I mean, how many times did you see Bayman bring out the bat and try to go in there for a cheeky gameplay? And that in itself shows how seriously NU Anarchy is taking this match. Everything depends on this. And if they lose it today, you know, we might just be saying goodbye to NU Anarchy, because, you know, we don't know how they're going to be doing tomorrow, right? You know, we can't leave it all to that one final day. We haven't seen anyone confirm their spot at the playoffs just yet, Kuku. Maybe today will be that day, but NU Anarchy is still playing the struggle, man.
Right, and guys, if you're just tuning in again, we have now the domination map here versus NU Anarchy and VVV Esports. And looks like we have here VVV Esports now for the Bravo site. almost able to take it and will be able to take it here, most definitely. And now they have to defend this site, AJ.
Oh, beautiful KRL action coming in here. Nick Flip, Man of War goes in there for the quick sweep. And NU Anarchy just wants that House B and House A captured, but they just can't seem to do so. Here comes Smoke Fennec gameplay, but he still can't do anything because the players from Triple V just keep coming in there like busy little bees, and they come in, they swarm through Cuckoo. NU Anarchy hasn't found the answer yet.
And look at HXS here. He has a really good spot here, just trying to wait on some players of NU Anarchy. Better find another spot now because they know already where he is, but still, VVV Esports now trying to take the Charlie site. Ooh, we might see a triple cap here.
Nah, we won't see a triple cap here because none of those players are alive. NU Anarchy did just enough, and they went in there, they swarmed in there for that Bravo side as a squad. Beautifully done, but not enough. They have been wiped out. They need to come back in here. They need to fight even harder. Look at Triple V take that back so easily. Charlie needs to be cleared off. NU Anarchy working on that right now. They move in here for the Bravo takedown, but look at that spawn trap being attempted by Triple V Esports. NU Anarchy has only been answering questions. They haven't been given the chance to ask any just yet, Cuckoo.
And you are right there, and VVV Esports really quick with that retake for Bravo, and they're just maybe trying to psycho out NU Anarchy, maybe trying to get that Charlie. But again, we see here NU Anarchy able now to secure Bravo as VVV Esports will now try to take it back.
Oh, beautifully taken by NU Anarchy, and right now they are on the defense, and position-wise, they seem to be doing good. And here comes Smoke with those shots, Fennec, and Smoke gets smoked out. HXS moving in here for the Charlie gameplay right now. They will go ahead and get taken down. War Machine in hand. HXS is going to slay everything in his path. But look at NU Anarchy catch up on those points. Triple V try to take the site back from them, Cuckoo, but they need to do way more than that, and that's exactly what they do.
And they were way more focused on trying to defend that middle side, and they actually forgot about the Bravo, and VVV Esports now able to take it back, and VVV Esports will now be able to lead halfway through the game.
Well, leading halfway through the game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is a great thing, but it also puts the game onto a tiny pause. And will that tiny pause give NU Anarchy enough breathing room, you know, to take a quick deep breath and come back in here as the strongest side? Because there are 20 points in between them, and thus far, Triple V has been making them look like chumps, Cuckoo.
Enemy taking Alpha.
They're making look like chumps, and currently right now we have a reset for either of the teams. This means that NU Anarchy will have the chance here to be able to take the B side, and they are now going for that. And looks like VVV Esports still trying to defend it really well, as looks like, no, it's actually NU Anarchy now here. Uber with the War Machine here, trying to defeat all of the enemies around him, but no, he will be defeated again. It is really hard to get that Bravo.
Absolutely, man. Way too open because you've got House A, you've got House B in there as well, favoring both of these squads. But House B and House A don't matter right now because it's the house of NU Anarchy. Bravo has been taken over. 5 points from Triple V Esports. NU Anarchy try to play catch up. Sean coming in doing just enough. 10 HP though gets removed from the equation. HK coming in here. War Machine in hand as well. 75, and the catch up is real. Can Triple V go back in there and take back that Bravo side? Thus far, they aren't doing too good because they seem to be playing around a little bit too much at that Charlie side. They need to get out of that loading area and focus all of his strengths in Bravo.
It looks like VVV now getting ready to be able to take back the Bravo site, and they are able to successfully do so. So now 2 sites for VVV Esports, and this will maybe be the time for VVV Esports to win this domination round. Charlie there and Gian with the KRM action. They're just really too good with that gun, AJ.
Oh, absolutely, man. But it's not much between the two squads right now. I mean, give or take about 10 points. Triple V and NU Anarchy. I mean, two of these squads. Everything on the line, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Going up against each other with everything they have. But Triple V Esports at the moment just the slightly better side. Look at that XS1 hiding. I mean, two XS1s. One XS1 in House A, one for House B. This is a total lockdown gameplay. But look at NU Anarchy. They went for Alpha instead, and they played the brilliant gameplay. How will the response come in from Triple V? Because two XS1s are way too slow. Triple V walked into the trap of NU Anarchy. They are attempting that Alpha takeover. Red Gate is in trouble. Can NU Anarchy hold it? They take a triple cap as well, Cuckoo!
Oh, wow! That is a nice play here for NU Anarchy. VVV Esports actually just focused on the Bravo side, AJ. They focused way too much at one side and they were able to forget all of the other sides. And now they're paying the price. But now NU Anarchy is now leading the way. It is a really intense match here. Looks like NU Anarchy will find... Oh my goodness, they're now taking back Bravo. AJ, what?
Dude, whilst you were talking, okay, I mean, NU Anarchy already took over that Alpha path, right? And Triple V almost caught it back, but just in that one final second of losing that point, NU Anarchy brought out the cluster strike, saving the Red Gate. And with that save, they went back in there and they reversed Triple V's marker. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's all over, man. It is NU Anarchy with the win in here today, and Triple V Esports could do nothing to stop them, Cuckoo.
They had no choice at that very end of that match, AJ. And like what you said, they had stopped VVV Esports at Alpha site. They almost got it, actually. I thought that VVV Esports will be able to take back Alpha and Bravo, but with the determination of NU Anarchy, they were able to find a way to defeat them. What a team, and what an amazing game for both. I'm not taking down VVV Esports because I mean they had a good match.
Yeah, man.
I mean they had a good match against NU Anarchy, right?
Yeah. They gave it their all, Cuckoo. You saw it, man. I mean, they respected each other just enough, right? They held back as much as possible, and they gave it their all at that search and destroy. But remember when I said, Cuckoo, that I see something within NU Anarchy. I just don't know what it is. There's something special in them. And at times, this something special just shows itself, right? And that was just shown at that domination match. Whose map pick was that?
It was VVV Esports pick.
Exactly what I'm talking about. They went in there, they stepped into the home ground of their opponents, and they slayed, man. They took them down. And the way they took them down was so epic, right? They calculated that well. They went in there to that Bravo site. They saw two XS1s. And what did they do? They did what champions do, Cuckoo. They immediately changed their game plan, went over, captured Alpha as well as Charlie, and won the whole game.
And looking back at the results here, AJ, we have a standoff being won by NU Anarchy, Crossfire in Search and Destroy being won by VVV Esports, and like what we are talking about now, the Meltdown match and Domination being taken by NU Anarchy. And probably, AJ, the one thing that I noticed on that map number 3 between these two teams is that VVV Esports focused on having two Goliaths at Bravo. And that made the game changer. That's basically the game changer for NU Anarchy. They found, or they knew at that point that they can actually take Alpha and Charlie, and that's it, basically. That's the end of the game.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And not basically being able to read it down that fast and break the game plan of your opponents, right? That's what this is all about, right? And when that happened, Cuckoo, you hit the nail right on the head. Triple V was lost, man. They didn't know what to do. And they started to panic. They started to panic because there's no way you can get rid of the XS1, suit, right? You just have to go in there. You just have to jump in there, and you have to run like a slowpoke all the way back in there for the defense. So I don't know, man. Let's jump back in here to the highlights and see exactly how did they get this done, man. Oh,
yeah,
but
we will see that.
My apologies. My apologies.
Yeah, there we go. And regarding that 2 XS1 Goliath, AJ, yeah, the mobility for VVV Esports, it basically went slower for them. And looking back at this game, the Hardpoint game, here we saw NU Anarchy leading the way against VVV Esports and going on to the Search and Destroy match. This is where we saw each team's patience. And we saw it came down to the very last second for the last round, and we saw a bit of highlights there coming from Bayman and HXS with those sniping shots. And this is a really, really good matchup again, AJ, between these two teams.
Absolutely, man. And with the patience that we talked about so many times throughout this Search and Destroy match, Red Cuckoo, it was not just the patience, but it was the picking of when do we go in for the push. Because yes, there was a lot of still moments within those games where both squads were not going in for the push, and I feel like each and every single time the decision for the push was made by Triple V, those were all the right decisions, because they managed to catch off guard a bunch of NUA players, and each and every single one of those rounds where they took those sudden pushes, they won that, man.
Yeah, definitely. And like what you said, something is really with NU Anarchy. I'm not really sure as well what you're talking about. Maybe there's a match that you need to light, and it actually lit over right now over VVV Esports. That fire, that burning fire with NU Anarchy, it just goes to show that they can fight against all these top tier teams with VVV Esports, or even like what you said, maybe in the finals, we're going to see RTL Legacy and NU Anarchy, right?
We don't know, man. We don't know. Well, ladies, German boys and girls, the next series will tell us if or not what Cuckoo said might come true, or, there's a very, very slim chance for that. A quick 3-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's HXS from VVV Esports, and today I will be giving you my best gun and its attachment and also some tips and tricks I use. My best gun is the Arctic 50 sniper rifle, and the attachments are Assassin Short, although we use skeleton stock, FMJ, MIP stopping power, and staple grip. Tips and tricks. Map awareness. You always have to be aware where your teammates and enemies are at all times. This is why I always look at my map. Having this knowledge lets me use my sniper rifle as a AR or SMG. It makes me an all-around player, even with a sniper. Power positions. I train myself to know the power position in each map. Having control of this gives me an advantage against my enemies, and I can lock down a lane by my own. I make my sniper rifle a lane holder just like I champion. Thank you guys for watching, and please support VVV Esports from upcoming 2021 COD Mobile Philippine Championships. See ya!
Welcome back to Call of Duty Mobile's Philippines Championship. This is the group stage, day number 6. And thus far, the action has been extremely hot, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But please do have a fire extinguisher ready somewhere, because things are only going to get hotter. My name is AJ, and I am the Mustachio, here with the one and only Cuckoo TV. I mean, how do you feel the day has been going so far, Cuckoo?
Well, today has been a really exciting day. I mean, we started off with I think two of the best teams here here with VVV Esports and NU Anarchy, and now we're gonna be going towards PDR Reborn versus RTL Legacy, and this is so big of a match, AJ.
Oh, absolutely, man. Because with that win, with the 2-1 win, it puts NU Anarchy in the 2nd place, right? And PDR Esports as well as PDR Reborn have been bumped down just a little bit. So it's right now PDR Reborn going up against RTL Legacy. And come on, man. RTL has been super duper crazy so far, right? So PDR Reborn going up against RTL Legacy, only a fool will take a bet on that match. Later on, we've got, don't forget, XDG Dynasty taking on AIM Iloilo. And of course, to wrap the day up, NRX UNKNOWN takes on PDR Esports. Is there a way for you to call a winner from the 2nd series here, Cuckoo?
Well, talking about the standings, the easiest way to get out of this would be picking RTL Legacy, because RTL Legacy has won already 13 games all throughout the tournament, and they only lost 2. So definitely you would go with RTL Legacy. But when you talk about PDR Reborn, you're talking about a really good team here. I mean, not the PDR Esports, but we're talking about PDR Reborn, where we see them from last night that they were able to actually defeat NU Anarchy. So if we're talking about momentum here, both have the momentum. RTL Legacy has been going for those donuts for the past few days, and they just got one last night against one of the teams that you were looking for as well, NRX UNKNOWN. And this is really nice for RTL Legacy going into this match. And now we're going to see here RTL Legacy winning that coin toss. So therefore, they will be able to pick map number 1 and map number 3. Now the bans, AJ.
Standoff Crash has been banned off, and RTL Legacy will bring PDR Reborn into firing range just to open things up. A little bit of a classic for these two pro teams here. And of course, map number 2, Search and Destroy, Summit and Meltdown gets banned off. And let's take a quick look and see where PDR wants to bring this to Crossfire. So a little bit of what we've already seen thus far, Cuckoo.
Yeah, so we might see a lot of more patience with Search and Destroy here for map number 2. Again, they banned Summit and Meltdown, so they take Crossfire. Now for map number 3, we're not really sure yet which map it is, but they banned Meltdown and Crossfire. So Meltdown will be taken off from Domination. Now they will be in Crash. What do you think about these picks, AJ?
Okay, so firing range, I mean, bread and butter, everybody knows those maps, and everybody trained on this map as they downloaded the game on the first day. So, both of these squads are gonna, have quite a lot of fun against each other. This is Hardpoint, man. It's a total respawn, game, so they're not really gonna shy away from those engagements, right? And RTL has been known to be a very, very aggressive team, but PDR has got a lineup full of aggressive players as well. I'm talking about the likes of Flex, Jabin, Yobabs. I mean, even Kenshi, Yaku, and EG. Wait, that makes the whole PDR Reborn team, right? So, the aggression is going to be found in this match. Which squad can react better to those game plans? We'll call it today.
Yes, definitely. And we are now starting with Hardpoint, guys. If you're just watching right now, please don't forget to share this live stream. And now we have PDR Reborn, RTL Legacy in Hardpoint. Currently, right now, PDR Reborn taking the first Hardpoint.
Well, the first hardpoint in here, it looks like it's an easy hardpoint to take. Yeah, well, only a fool would think it's easy, right? Because this is one of the most open hardpoints, if not the most open hardpoint at this map, Cuckoo. I mean, you've got access in here from the middle lane there. Even from the white warehouse, you can get your shots into the the branch road. Even from the access from the the bomb side, you can get access to branch road. So PDR Reborn, it's they're not going to be able to hold this for much longer.
Yeah, definitely with that fact that there's so many angles that you would see in this first hardpoint. So good thing PDR Reborn, they're able to actually get a bit more of that first hardpoint. Now switching over to the next one. Let's see who will take it.
Well, let's go, man, because we have just switched over to the command center, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. RTL Legacy looks like they want to hold command in here, but it is not going to be so easy. PDR Reborn moves in there. Yaku with the takedown on Wacky, and that gives them way more points. PDR Reborn has been so aggressive in here thus far. RTL Legacy have not found their footing just yet, Cuckoo.
Yeah, definitely, and they were the ones who picked this map. RTL Legacy did pick this map, and right now they're currently having a hard time. Maybe it's just trying to do some mind games here against PDR Reborn, but it's actually firing back at them, and we saw there just wall banging is Kenshi, not able to find an enemy there. So still, for RTL Legacy, able to get a little bit of this hard point. It is still a good match that we're looking at here. Now we're going to switch over to the next one.
Oh, absolutely, man. White Warehouse will be your next hardpoint, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I mean, switching over from the command center to the White Warehouse is not going to be a huge issue at all. As you can see on your top right-hand corner, the White Warehouse is currently empty, but PDR is already on the way there. And they will go ahead to open up the points at the White Warehouse as well, leaving the RTL players to come back in here for the takeover, and Kevs will do exactly that, people.
Yes, definitely, and I think RTL is now able to take control of the White Warehouse. Now PDR Reborn has to take it back. They have 30 seconds over this hard point. They are trying to get a retake here, able to get that retake, but again, it is so close of a game here in hard point between RTL and PDR Reborn.
Yeah, man, but don't allow the hardpoint to fool you, right? Because for each of those hardpoints, you can pick up about, I mean, being really optimistic about it, you get kicked out of there a couple of times. 30 points, 35 points, right? So although it's quite close right now, one of those squads could just go in for the takeover towards the very end if they maintain this sort of a, distance between each other, right? Because it's barely anything right now, cool.
Yeah, it's barely anything, but currently right now, AJ, looks like RTL Legacy has more control now of the whole map itself, as now they take the lead. It is not just a big lead though, so still, PDR Reborn can get it done here. They still have some time, as we saw there. Now Flex and Yobabs just taking out, Yaku taking out 3 players there from RTL Legacy, so they take back the score, they take the lead. Let's see if they can take it all until the very end.
Enemy XS1
They should be
Goliath
able to,
incoming.
because the way RTL is coming back in here for the takeover, it doesn't really seem very convincing. And right now, just one more player in there. But XS1 Goliath comes in, and they will be in trouble. XS1 Goliath goes in there for the slay. Yaku takes Kev down. Javen 2 HP on the XS1, and Susano goes in there for the white. RTL Legacy. Not even that XS1 can stop them from achieving their goals, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And right now we're gonna just move back over to the branch road, all the way back into the most open hardpoint in this game. Can RTL this time do slightly better? Because the first time we went in here, they didn't really get that many points here.
Right, that is actually correct. And now currently no one is actually taking the hard point. But they're just trying to defend off all of those openings that we have here in this hard point. Again, the most open hard point of them all. And able to actually take it is PDR Reborn. I'm not sure if RTL Legacy knows what score they have now, but what a play there coming from RTL.
Yeah, man, RTL coming in here with the smoke gameplay, very beautiful, because they get to pick up a few points, which is very, very crucial for this game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, allowing them to close the gap. And it's right now just 19 between them, and we can see that PDR is already at the command center, but RTL will go ahead and take over, and 20 seconds in here. But look at the cluster strike coming in from the players of PDR Reborn. Are they going to be able to hold on to the command center even with this situation? RTL spawns and XS1 Goliath. PDR Reborn comes in there and takes out the XS1 Goliath before it can even spring into action, and they will hold on to the hard point.
It looks like PDR Esports, PDR Reborn rather, was able to actually pull out some of the RTL players trying to push at the command center, and now there's still 20 seconds left at this hard point. PDR Reborn able to take control of it. This would only mean that they will have 20 points left here in order for them to win RTL Legacy. I think they're kind of lost in this hard point match.
Yeah, man, PDR Reborn is just way too strong. And look at them, they've already rotated over to the white warehouse because they know that they don't really need those last final points. But could that be a mistake? Because if RTL can control the white warehouse from start till the end, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they will be able to take a surprise victory over PDR Reborn. This is the final push coming in from RTL Legacy and PDR Reborn with the prevention gameplay. Who is gonna rise up to the top, Cuckoo?
Well, I think RTL is able to find a spot here in the white warehouse, and they still have 30 seconds left to take control of this. Flex trying to get in, but no, they will be stopped by RTL. Now they take the lead, AJ.
Yeah, they take the lead, but PDR Reborn comes back in there. War Machine gonna go, but he gets taken down as well. Here comes Kev, and it is RTL once again. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just 5 more points away. PDR Reborn with the response as well. 6 more seconds, but RTL Legacy has done it, Cuckoo.
What a game, AJ. That's the closest hard point that I've seen in this whole tournament, and RTL Legacy showed us, even the casters, us, and also the fans out there, who's the boss in this tournament. PDR Reborn was leading like almost like 70% of the time, or maybe even 80% of the time in this hard
Make that
point match.
90%, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, 90%. And at the very end, they were able to clutch their way through winning this. And again, this is their map pick. So maybe they had a plan. Like they're just giving off some points at the very beginning until the very end. We will win this.
Yeah, I highly doubt they would have had the balls to go in there and try to, you know, give away points at the start, because the squad that they are taking on, PDR Reborn, they, like I said, man, they're a squad full of slayers, right? They don't stop. And we saw how PDR went around flying, killing the players from RTL Legacy. But it was that mathematical calculation within their heads itself that allowed them this technical capture. 150 to 141. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, PDR Reborn. They need to be reborn again to beat RTL, I guess.
Well, I guess they will be able to get a shot here for a win in Search and Destroy. They were the ones who picked this map. And again, now with RTL Legacy winning the first match, I mean, Hardpoint and Search and Destroy are two so much different game modes.
Yeah.
So we will see a bit of aggression from RTL Legacy, but I think PDR Reborn will try to do a little bit of that patience that we saw from the first series that we had.
Absolutely right. But I feel like the first series that we had was one of the slowest search and destroys that I've ever seen. And quite honestly, it was quite boring, right? Because the usual pace of Call of Duty Mobile is way, way faster than that. But not saying that is not a tactic that can be pulled off. It's just that I believe it's going to be highly unlikely to see RTL as well as PDR go in for such long holds, because these are such technical players and they don't really mind getting caught off guard because their speed of response in those situations are crazy.
Yeah, it's so crazy. As we start off, RTL Legacy versus PDR Reborn. Bomb has been planted by PDR Reborn, but two of their players got taken out already. Wow.
Well, Kenshi coming in there, trying to even things up, ladies, German boys and girls. And right now, the attacking side have already lost 2 players. Make that 3. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jabin just going in there, equaling things up, but he loses Yobabs in that process. And RTL Legacy will confidently go in here for the defusal, because what a way. What did I say about that pace of gameplay, Cuckoo?
It is really quick, and it is crazy how they did it. After when the bomb has been planted by PDR Reborn, RTL has a plan already. They already knew from the get-go what they needed to do, and with those 2 snipes early on, it gave them that advantage to push PDR Reborn. And now going in on second round, let's see if they can do that again.
Yeah, man. RTL, ladies, German boys and girls. Remember the name, man. Road to Legendary. And they are already legendary in the Mustachios books for sure in this competition, representing the Philippines. Probably the squad to go on and actually represent the Philippines one day. You never know, man. I mean, but all best of luck to them. Kevs goes in there. Fennec gameplay gets that takedown. Kenshi, the unlucky one. Yaku with a takedown of his own as well. And it's a 4-on-4 situation. Yaku in trouble. Kevs comes in there with the beautiful wipe. And right now they are going to go in here for the push, because PDR Reborn has lost yet another man, and they are currently handicapped, but the bomb is on the ground, planted already. Make that a 3-on-1, and PDR is about to lose yet another. Oh! Okay,
and that is going to be it. Wow. It's going to be it for Team RTL Legacy. They are not able to defuse. There's no time left, AJ. So what a way to delay them. Yeah, very, very surprising as well, because if you look at that gameplay, RTL Legacy was able to wipe almost everyone of PDR Reborn, and only Jabin was the one standing. So now I think they have to change their strategy there and be more of aggressive here, as it is actually working on their side.
And losing that round, a round that they should have won, has clearly shaken them up. Look at the scoreboard. RTL getting wiped down one after the other. And Kevs will get sliced out by Kenshi the Samurai. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all of a sudden PDR Reborn look like they want to make a tremendous comeback in here. But Cuckoo, I mean, it's not too late for RTL just yet, man. It's just a few tweaks here and there.
And like what you always say here, AJ, the attacker side always has the advantage at first. So PDR Reborn just using that advantage, and now RTL just trying to get some wins over the attacking side, and one of their players already got taken out, and that was Susano. So it's going to be numbers advantage now, advantage over to PDR Reborn.
Oh, make that advantage even bigger because Kevs has been taken out as well. The bomb has been planted. It is on the ground, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all the way down there at that bus station. Yaku goes in, CF gets taken down, and it looks like it might be all over because Van Loo runs around solo, and he too shall rest in peace.
And that's RIP for RTL Legacy. They need to find a way here to defend their side. Again, PDR Reborn finding a spot here. They're trying to go more onto the B side here compared to the A side. It is much easier for them to win over at that one, but looking at the situation right now, just trying to not get the RTL boys to push over at them because I mean RTL, they always try to go for the aggression, try to go for that push, and it is pressuring PDR Reborn a lot.
And that pressure might just be what they need to make them, just force some errors out of them. And Van Loo, Thermite almost took him down. Susano surviving together with him as well. And looks like RTL Legacy will be able to continue this fight, man. PDR Reborn was so close to getting another beautiful advantage in this match.
You are correct indeed. And right now, RTL Legacy trying to push on that other side, the A side, but it is being defended well by PDR Reborn. They're not able to penetrate that defense by PDR Reborn now. 4 of the players now at B side. They're trying now to plant the bomb, and looks like they are indeed going for that plant. Oh, but Yaku able to actually be taken out by 2 players here. Flex also.
Oh, beautiful, beautifully played, beautifully positioned coming in here from the RTL side. Jabren going in for the shot. He spotted Susano out. Susano, unfortunately, will not be able to participate anymore. Yobab showing his position. Wacky goes in there for the beautiful backstab, leaving Kenshi all alone. It's a 3-on-1 situation. Wacky goes in for yet another shot. Kenshi comes back in that beautiful takedown. Van Loo finishes it off. And it is going to be RTL trying to make a comeback as we go in here for the switch, putting RTL into the attacking position this time, Coco.
And that was a nice play there coming from RTL Legacy. They knew that the other player on the other side, on the A side, went over to help out to plant the bomb, and that actually made an opening for them to push in over together with those snipes coming from the players of RTL Legacy. And right now we are at round number 6 in Search and Destroy. Let's see if PDR Reborn can get another one before it switches over to the RTL side.
Yeah, so remember like how we took on a slow play earlier, and PDR didn't really like the outcome of that. RTL this time taking it slow, but goes in there for the bomb plant as well to now put the pressure onto PDR Reborn to come in here for the push. CF goes in, beautiful takedown. Yaku takes Kevs out. Susano loses his lives to Kenshi, and it looks like it's a 4-on-3, and PDR has got the advantage here, Kuku.
Oh, wow, what a shot there. 2 kills in a row here by Siev, and now 2 players left for PDR Reborn. The attacking side now has the advantage. What a quick plant there, and Yaku was able to find a way and get that. One more player left. That's Siev now able to defend it. What a shot. Nice play for Siev of RTL Legacy. Now the game is tied.
That was a 4-kill round coming in from CF. Each and every single shot from this guy's shotgun hitting their mark. CF right now going in here for a quick cross. No danger at all coming in from the middle lane from the players of PDR Reborn. How will they go in here for a push once again? The Bravo plant might come in early, and there you go. Kevs comes in. Yaku! Very big mistake by Kevs, but the bomb right now gonna force PDR Reborn to come in here for the push, and this confidence might make them just go in here and do some mistakes, Cuckoo.
And even if RTL is actually on a numbers disadvantage, like what we saw earlier, CF able to to find a way to defeat all the other PDR players, but now Aben able to find him. What a shot!
Oh, Wacky! Crazy, man. And he also killed Kenshi with his trophy system there. Wacky goes in. Beautiful backstab.
Oh!
And one more. But Yobabs takes the bomb out of the equation. Very well played by both squads. But PDR Reborn coming out on top there. Brain gameplay.
What a play there, AJ. And currently right now we are at round number 8 here in Search and Destroy. Again, we are looking at the teams. Really good here with the Search and Destroy mode that we have.
Yeah, man, Yaku takes Kevs out of the equation, and it looks like RTL is already on a handicap right now. Will they go in here for yet another quick plant? I hope they don't. Flex is already on the way, KRM, but CF is expecting his appearance right through that door. I mean, you see, bus station is always hot, man. People barely ever want to go in here and plant in shortcuts, right, Cuckoo?
Right. And currently right now we have RTL Legacy losing one member already, and Kevs, one of their important players here as of this moment, Kenshi, trying to find... Oh, Wacky with that sniping play. Nice play there. It's now a 4v4 situation, AJ.
Yeah, man. And this just allows RTL to confidently go in here for the plant right now because I mean, RTL's a squad. They don't mind taking this 4-on-4, man. But look at Flex on the crouch there. He is waiting for the plant, so he can go in here for a surprise takedown. Flex coming up, and oh no! The defense, Yaku goes in for the takedown. CF has taken Flex out of the equation. Yaku with another takedown there. CF gonna come in here solo, but RTL has lost a player, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. He got disconnected halfway through that attack, and right now PDR 3-on-1, CF making it a 2-on-1. He can get this the player right there in front of him. Shots, but Yobab snuffs it out.
And CF will stop there by PDR Reborn. He's basically just killing everybody, but was able to be defeated by PDR Reborn. Now the lead is on PDR Reborn. I think RTL Legacy might lose this Search and Destroy map. Again, the map pick is on to PDR Reborn for this one. So again, they probably know more of this map than RTL Legacy.
Yeah, man, but it's a 5-on-4 situation now. No matter how RTL tries this, it's gonna be super difficult to take on PDR Reborn, man. They are already starting it off with a handicap. And right now, just to even up the odds, RTL needs to have the opening takedown. And it's all up to Wacky because Kevs can't go in here for the push. It looks like Van Loo is just waiting in here. Yobab's the closest one to Van Loo, and he's playing a chopper right now. Bomb getting planted. They are trying to force PDR to come in here for the push. And it looks like Wacky wants to come in here for a peek. CF shots, no takedown just yet.
Yeah, no takedowns just yet, but the bomb has been planted already on B. Now RTL needs to focus onto the players of PDR Reborn, pushing at that side. Jabin already getting ready together with Flex. Now Flex trying to check on either side and able to actually get in just quick, and able to actually find CF there. He might be able to kill him, and there you go. Nice play there by Flex. And but RTL able to defeat 3 players just that quick. What happened there, AJ? All of a sudden, PDR just killed by RTL.
They came into that round with their right hand tied behind their backs, Cuckoo, and they still took the win. RTL Legacy, they want this and they want it bad. RTL going in here for a quick cross. It is still them on the attack, so they can take it up and they can take it up well. If they go ahead to win this, they will force the match into a deciding 11th round where PDR Reborn will be able to take the attacking side. Kev's opening things up. Flex getting taken down. It's just evening out the handicap right now. It's all equal 4-on-4, Cuckoo.
Yeah, it's all equal for each team. This is the intense Search and Destroy that we are expecting for these teams. And currently Yaku through the smoke, able to kill off Van Loo. What a shot!
Oh, look at this hack. Look at this hack Yaku's using, man. I love it. I love it. He's running forward while zoomed in so that his reticle doesn't move away. That's brilliant gameplay coming in from him, man. Kev's coming in. Fennec gameplay. Is he going to be able to do anything? Because it's a 2-on-4 situation. PDR Reborn just looking for one more round. Kev's trying to get this done. Gets taken down by Yaku, leaving Wacky all alone in here. And Wacky takes out Yaku, leaving a 3-on-1 situation. Jabin trying to snap Wacky out of the game, and that's exactly what he will do.
And they know already. They know already where Wacky was at, and the two players of PDR Reborn was just waiting for him to peek at that window. And again, what a nice play from both teams. Kudos to PDR Reborn and to RTL Legacy. And again, 1-1 now is the score for this series. For these two games, what do you think now, AJ, who might win the next round, which is going to be domination?
I think we've seen exactly what we thought we would see, right? It's such a close match between the two, but what we have also seen may be seen again, because RTL is all about consistency, and the technical advantage that they have over PDR Reborn is somehow they are able to take very beautiful calculated risks which pay off at the end. And we saw that with game number 1 in here at Hardpoint. 141 to 150. PDR lost that game, but they were in the lead about 85 to 90% of the time. So RTL Legacy, even if we see them, losing at the start, there's no reason to be, I guess, very concerned, because this team can pull off miracles, man.
And yeah, looking at the results here, AJ, is really close for each map. We saw Hardpoint, again, 90%, you mentioned, 90% of the time, PDR Reborn got the lead, but RTL going back, and that is a really good comeback in Hardpoint. Now, we saw from the Search and Destroy the other way around, because we saw that RTL was trying to push up the tempo onto PDR Reborn, but PDR Reborn got that defense and able to re-strategize within the game, and they were able to find a way to win that Search and Destroy. Now, the question now would be, in this domination, as we now is now about to start the game here. Domination, RTL Legacy, PDR Reborn. Let's see and find out, AJ.
Well, this is Crash, the very first point that you want to go in here, and it looks like RTL has already done that, is that Bravo side, right? They've put that pressure so early on in this game, leaving PDR Respawn to come in here and clear off their markers. Kenshi coming in here, beautiful snipe. Oh, and a double kill there. Nice one. And he goes on looking for more. Can he continuously hit them? And yes, he continuously will. What? Kenshi is on fire, Cuckoo.
And Kenshi is just at the right place at the right time, and he basically sees everybody here on this area that he's on, and going on toward the B side is really risky right now, as Kenshi is just sniping out, one tap, one kill, and that is another one for Kenshi. How many kills does he has already? 11 already, AJ.
Yeah, so 11 kills. It's definitely going to help Kenshi towards the late end game, right? Where he will be able to bring in the score streaks galore just to shake the matchup a little bit. But look at the points on the table, though. It has been RTL with the lead, and they are going to hold the lead. Why? Because Yobabs didn't go in here and try to pick off the high rise a little bit earlier. If he had maybe gone in here and pulled that off, maybe we might be able to see PDR Reborn in there a little bit sooner. 19 seconds, 20. PDR coming in here right now. The capture might be real, but no, RTL is still on the ground getting it done, and finally it might go to PDR.
Yeah, but it's actually getting stopped right now by RTL Legacy, and now they're taking it back. And Yobab's actually still right above there, able to actually fend off some of the players from RTL, but now looks like they are able to get it back here, AJ. Oh my goodness, what a play by RTL.
Exactly, right? So although, we can depend on Kenshi to get those crazy continuous kills, 14 his streak is on right now, RTL is doing the champion's work. They are picking up those points. And if you think that you can make a huge difference towards the end game with just one player winning those score streaks, that's not going to happen, right? You need way more than one. And thus far, RTL has been doing everything that is needed to keep a beautiful hold on the game, and they will continue to go in here for that 75-point push.
And RTL just sticking with the objectives that they need to do here. Stake A and Bravo, Alpha and Bravo, currently with RTL Legacy. PDR though, trying to get that Bravo site, but really having a hard time. RTL has a plan here for PDR Reborn, and still, looks like Bravo almost taken there by a PDR, and now halfway through, RTL Legacy leading with 75-42.
Yeah, man. I mean, almost is definitely the word PDR currently hates, right? RTL Legacy, man. What a way to start this game. They went in there for the alpha. They captured the Bravo side as well. But this time, PDR trying to do the exact same thing, playing RTL's game on themselves. Kevs comes in here. KRM action. Brings out the Shock RC as well. Is it going to help them? RTL, beautiful play with the defense shield right there. The transform shield helping them out, but just to get the marker up to halfway round. And it's going to be Kenshi with all of his core streaks ready to be brought into the game. It's just up to him as to when he wants to unleash the beast.
And I love how RTL takes those risks, just going right through the Bravo site and not really afraid of all of those shots coming from PDR Reborn. It looks like all four of them is right there. I think it's gonna backfire, AJ. You saw that?
Yeah, man. Okay, so Alpha Bravo right now. PDR has gone in here for the capture. How's RTL gonna take this? They haven't gone in there and captured High Rise just yet. They are just taking it to the faces of PDR Reborn. I have never seen any squad try to come in here and capture Bravo. Crashland to be specific. The way RTL Legacy is trying to do it, man. I mean, this is just balls on the table, trying to kick all of your opponents out of the situation. And look at Susano, very cheeky, going in there for the capture of the Gorilla base as well, but he'll pay for that and get eliminated.
And like what you said, RTL, I really love how their gameplay works. They're going for the up-close gameplay, and looking at it right now, Kenshi still going for those kills now with 22, and looks like the scores is now getting closer. However, Bravo got taken back by RTL.
I mean, RTL deserves this, man. I mean, this was a point that I didn't want to make in the previous match, but I will make right now because, I just didn't find the time for it. Yes, PDR Reborn did win, but PDR Reborn also won at a crucial point where the comeback was being made by RTL. And that was the point where there was a disconnection by one of the players from RTL. So yes, PDR did go ahead and win that towards the end. But there is a question of what if. What if RTL had a full squad? Would we have still seen a 2-1 situation potentially here? Or would this have been a donut? Because RTL looks like they're gonna win this.
Yeah, definitely a wacky with that airstrike. What a play there from him. And that Buster Strike able to actually stop PDR Reborn getting Bravo.
This is a technical lockdown. And there's just no question at all as to who is the better side. RTL Legacy has outplayed PDR Reborn. And domination at Crash is not super duper straightforward. Or at least it's not supposed to be. Because RTL Legacy has come in here and took it in the most straightforward way, just in the faces of their opponents. And they've been able to do a damn good job so far.
Yeah, it is what we call the up-close gameplay for RTL Legacy, and now they're able to win it all here in domination. That is just, for me, a one-sided win for domination, and RTL Legacy just showed us, AJ, how they do it, and they're doing it really, really close battle with each teams.
Ab- Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. I mean, can you ask for anything more from RTL at this stage? I believe you cannot, because they have given everything within their power for the community, for the fans, for the tournament itself. And they've put on an amazing, entertaining show for everyone here to witness, right? And I'm very sure we have been having, all of that fun throughout those matches as well. I mean, coming into this game, RTL Legacy, obviously, based on the points on the board, you believe that, they have got the better chance. But PDR Reborn is no small squad, man. And yes, we did see them make that beautiful victory in there, but still it's a tainted victory, if you ask me, Cuckoo, with the disconnection,
Yeah, with the disconnection in Crossfire, definitely that made an impact towards to RTL Legacy. But again, they were able to come back here in domination, and we saw here the scores, how RTL Legacy domination together with Hardpoint. They are able to also get some rounds in Search and Destroy. This goes to show their skill set, AJ. This goes to show RTL Legacy can really battle it out here with all these top teams here in the Philippines.
Absolutely, man. No doubt about that at all. But speaking about, squads that can battle it up, battle it off against the top teams. Later on, after this, we've got series number 3 coming in from 2 squads, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that unfortunately, their road ends here at the, the group stages. XDG Dynasty as well as AIM Iloilo will be stepping in. But before that, let's take a quick look at the highlights once again, Cuckoo, and see exactly how did RTL Legacy undo PDR Reborn.
And this was an amazing Hardpoint, AJ. Like what we have mentioned earlier, 90% of the time, PDR Reborn got that lead, and RTL Legacy, all of a sudden, just with one snap, like Thanos, they were able to get that win over PDR Reborn. And we saw here a lot of these highlights. We have CF, we have Vanlu, Kevs, Susano, and Waki just trying to get that win at this point, because they were able to get the lead already. And PDR Reborn actually fought back here around the almost the middle to the end of the game. But again, RTL Legacy able to get that win at this map. Have you actually seen that type of match, AJ, wherein all of a sudden, like, the other squad or the other team would win the match? I mean, after all of the hardships that they had?
Yeah, man. I mean, when it comes to Hardpoint as well as domination, in both, we have come across those situations, right? Because you really don't know how your opponents are going to be, planning their next move. It could really depend on the rotation of the Hardpoints based on the maps itself. It all goes down to who has got that better map awareness and who can be more confident in, giving out the instructions to their boys to whether hold back or go in there for the full-on attack, right? Because sometimes you have seen squads who go in there for that calculative gameplay, saying, hey, you know what, we're going to take the next hard point. They go ahead and do that. But when they're waiting for the next hard point, game over, because they miscalculated that, right? And that's exactly where RTL has gone in here and just excelled so far. But yes, man, I have seen so many other squads do that as well. But to be able to do that in itself is still super impressive.
Yeah, super impressive indeed. There was actually one point as well, AJ, during that hard point, that they were not taking the hard point at the very middle. So that maybe is one of the factors why PDR Reborn lost that match. But we're looking at right now the highlights coming from our Search and Destroy, and we saw here PDR Reborn just taking the lead over RTL Legacy. And this is what you're talking about, AJ. Yaku just trying to move side by side and able to control that sniper and able to kill 2 players consecutively, right?
based on his movement, it looks like he's just running into the stairs continuously, right? And just taking those shots, man. I mean, look at his reticle, bro. This guy looks like he's got zero recoil on that Arctic 50. Someone needs to go into, someone needs to ask Kenshi to reveal his gunsmith loadout to us, man. Because this Arctic 50, it's better than my Pusangala 50, Kuku.
I heard of that, the Pusangala 50. And yes, indeed. Maybe he can try to show us how his loadout, how he's actually getting this Arctic 50 that he has ready for battle. And we see here Kenshi right above that roof, and now we see Yobobs. The problem here with PDR Reborn is that they were not going for the objectives. RTL Legacy went for the objectives, and they just went rushing in to Bravo. And that basically is the difference in this domination match.
Which was very surprising to me because this is PDR Reborn, right? And nobody would believe you, man, if they didn't watch the game and you told them that PDR Reborn wasn't playing objectives, right? But that really did surprise me because we all know PDR Reborn can shoot. We saw Kenshi and his kill streak was just crazy there. But to not go in there and... Because with those positions, Kenshi was already able to protect Bravo, and you needed Yobabs to, go over to the high rise and control the situation as well. But even with that combo, they just didn't, the rest of the players just didn't play the objective. So I don't know, man, confusing. Maybe one of them can, speak to us one day and explain it. But on that note, though, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a quick short break before we come back in here with the final two series of the day.
I see 10 minutes na lang kakain na.
Opo.
Ate! Tawag ka daw ni Mami! Magugas ka daw ng plato!
Schoolworks na naman. Awit. Code muna.
Bilab, tara na! 10 minutes na lang!
Aalis nga pala. Kaso mag-BBR pa ka kami.
Ano pwedeng gawin?
Ano pwedeng fast game lang? Oo nga pala! BR Blitz!
Basic! Hindi ako na mag-aaral. Tapos na po ako dito.
Yun! Ready na ako.
Let's go! Schoolworks time.
Yun! Ano na, Willow? Tapos na ako maglaro. Di ka pa mabihis?
Fast game lang.
Solid to! Fast game lang!
Nice! Fast game.
Fast game lang!
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the Philippines National Championship. My name is AJ and I am the Mustachio. This is the one and only Cuckoo TV Gaming.
Hello, Mustachio. And now we are back here with the Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Championship 2021. And we are now going to take on XDG Dynasty versus AIM Iloilo, and we called them out yesterday, AJ, right?
Yeah.
We called them out yesterday, and AIM Iloilo for being so soft, Now they need to be more aggressive in order for them to get to win this one. And now we're seeing the two remaining matches that we're going to actually see. Again, we talked about XDG Dynasty and AIM Iloilo. And then after that, we're going to take on NRX UNKNOWN and PDR Esports. But let's talk about XDG Dynasty. You mentioned, AJ, they have a slow improvement throughout the tournament. And it actually didn't really help them. So now, as they take on AIM Iloilo, do they have a chance here with AIM Iloilo?
I mean, let's take a quick look at the situation here first, right? And let's jump over to the standings so I can explain that situation, man. RTL Legacy sits down on top, 15 points in total, right? NU Anarchy has moved to the top as well with their performance thus far, 12 points. PDR Reborn has already played, so they will be staying at that third ranked for the time being. NRX UNKNOWN and PDR Esports will be playing later on. XDG Dynasty and AIM Iloilo, though, both of them are sitting down in the 7th and 8th spot. No matter what they do today and tomorrow, there is no way that they can make it to the 4th spot because only the top 4 squads will proceed through to the next round. So unfortunately, it's all over. The journey is technically over, but they still have got 2 more series to play in here. And not only does AIM Iloilo have this goal, XDG has the exact same goal as well. This is a platform that puts you in front of thousands of eyes, right? You need to come in here, and if you cannot steal a win, it doesn't matter, but you need to be able to steal hearts, Cuckoo. So let's see which squad in here, XDG Dynasty going up against AIM Iloilo, which one steals our hearts.
Let's go ahead and see. And I would love them to both end strong in this tournament. But before we actually do that, we're going to take a look on our maps for all 3. Let's see who wins the coin toss. It is going to be XDG Dynasty. And now they have map number 1 together with map number 3. And then map 2 will be picked by AIM Iloilo. Now the bans, we have Firing Range and Summit for XDG Dynasty. And they pick Standoff for Hardpoint.
No, okay, so interesting pick in here. So once again, man, Hotel Yard, bread and butter, go in there, crazy fights. But as we move in to map number 2, Standoff and Crossfire has been banned, and they want to play at Firing Range instead. So I'm quite happy to see Firing Range come in here for a Search and Destroy. First time today, I would believe. And you know, it's quite predictable, man. The map is so predictable that we will be able to see those spam spots for those wall bangs. But Domination later on will be at Summit after Crash and Meltdown gets removed, man. So 3 very interesting maps to be taking this on. And I feel like XDG Dynasty as well as AIM Iloilo is all set to go all out.
Right. And with Standoff now going for Hardpoint, we saw this one earlier with the VVV Esports versus NU Anarchy. We saw how they played it. Maybe they found some tips and strategies on how to do it. Let's find out if XDG Dynasty and AIM Iloilo can get it done. Now, with the Firing Range pick, for me, that's an easy pick for AIM Iloilo. Am I right?
I mean, to say it's an easy pick for AIM Iloilo, we need to figure out why are they going in there and picking the map, right? Are they at a stage where they are already scouting their opponents and picking a map that their opponents are weak on? I don't think so. I think they're going in here to pick based on their own strengths because that's exactly where they are on the current tier, right? And if they're picking this based on their own strengths, Firing range is quite a easy to learn map, so it could also show us that maybe AIM Iloilo is holding back a little bit. Maybe they're a little bit scared at this point. They want to give it their all, they want to win, they just don't want to make mistakes, you know.
Right, and now we have started already our hardpoint match between XDG Dynasty and AIM Iloilo. XDG Dynasty starting off with that hardpoint taken by AIM Iloilo now. Let's see if AIM Iloilo can take control of this hotel yard. I'm pretty sure they will be able to do so, as we saw here. AIM Iloilo after able to knock out Joey, but XDG Dynasty able to fight back, and now with 20 seconds to go at this hardpoint, they might be able to take control of it all the way through. I think AIM Iloilo now trying to get ready for the next hardpoint.
Yeah, so the first hard point here, it's very easy, or it's very interesting to see exactly how good these players are on those gun skills against each other, right? And at the moment, it looks like it's all fair and dandy, but here is where the map awareness comes in. Here is where the understanding of how this game works comes in. Who's going to be able to go in for the rotation first? And it looks like XDG are the better side. And AIM Iloilo, yes, granted they wanted to pick up the points, but they didn't need to do that as a squad, man. They could have sent a few players up front first.
Right, and AIM Iloilo now taking it back from XDG Dynasty. XDG Dynasty trying to push it in. Still a lot of time left at this hardpoint, so that's why they're doing it right now. But, ooh, there's going to be XDG, Zero knocking out Atlas, and Joey will be taken out, but Zero now trying to get ready to take out the player on top of that stairs. But looks like AIM Iloilo, I think what they're doing now is they're trying to take the first initial seconds, or maybe around maybe 20 seconds of the hardpoint, and then trying to go to the next hardpoint right away. Is this a good strategy, AJ?
It's fine for now because they're quite close to each other, and it's so early in the game. There's no way, even if they make a mistake right now, they're not going to lose the game, and there's still room to recover. So it's still okay, right? And what's scary is if AIM Iloilo tries to do or pull off that strategy once XDG is past that 80-point mark, then yeah, man, that's going to be crazy game for them.
Right, and ooh, what a takeout there coming from Joey, and they're now able to take the hard point. But however, they have Vince together with his teammate there for AIM Iloilo now able to take out or take control of that next hard point. So the scores are now getting closer, and it is now going to be 58 all, and now with 25 seconds to go. I'm not sure if XDG will still try to go for this hard point.
Yeah, so there you go. I mean, look at the scoreboard right now, and you can see that AIM Iloilo played that so well, man. They took a calculated risk, and they knew that they will be able to hold on to the house spawn, right? And therefore, the whole hard point at house, although XDG did try to come in there and infiltrate a few times, they've been able to pick off all of those points. But right now, XDG moving into the bakery, and it looks like it will be AIM Iloilo that needs to make the rotation all the way through. AIM Iloilo bringing in a cluster strike to help them out as well, and I think they might be able to get this done.
I think so as well, and now XDG having a hard time trying to get onto that next hard point. Actually, it's the other way around, as Zero able to take control with that war machine, able to defeat all those players coming in, and now they are almost tied again. And now we have XDG now taking maybe the lead. Nope, it is now being challenged by AIM Iloilo. Now the lead is now with XDG.
I mean, it keeps switching back and forth, man. Both squads want it bad here. Look at the scoreboard. They're so close to each other. Just about 12, 13 points in between them. That's not a lead at all, man. XDG needs to get the hell out of there. Get those points as far away as possible from AIM Iloilo if they want to have any chance in here whatsoever. And right after this, we will go back in here to the hotel yard, where it has always been so equal between the two squads, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. No matter where they go, no matter where they run, they seem to be equal. Can XDG finally pull away from AIM Iloilo, Cuckoo?
However, AIM Iloilo showing us that they're not soft anymore. They're now taking that hotel yard, but all of a sudden, now XDG able to take it. Vince trying to take it back, but no, easily stopped by Sirius. And now, ooh, there's a sentry gun over there.
Even the sentry gun is going to go out and slay right now for them, man. Here comes AIM Iloilo, try to pick up the points from the hotel yard. And so far, they have been doing amazing. Picking up every single little point that they can. This, if they can hold the hotel yard for just until the remainder of these 12 seconds, they will be able to overtake XDG by just a couple of points here.
And you saw that the XS1 Goliath not able to actually do any help. It was exploded already right away, actually, by AIM Iloilo. Now, next Hardpoint is going to be underway, and now AIM Iloilo able to take it. I think XDG Dynasty might lose this Hardpoint match against AIM Iloilo.
Oh, what a well-placed cluster strike there to help. And right behind the cluster strike, you've got an XS1 Goliath. And therefore, I will go on to say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the first win goes to AIM Iloilo. Because XDG, yeah, there's no way you can do this anymore, man.
No freaking way, AJ. And the Ilongos coming from Iloilo. AIM Iloilo winning that match against XDG Dynasty. I'm happy for AIM Iloilo getting the win.
I am as well, man. I mean, we've been waiting for this day, literally, from, the opening of the competition, right? From day one. And this is day number 6. Finally, we get to see AIM Iloilo, get a commanding win. Not by as much as they would hope to win by, but it's still good enough for us, right? Now, can AIM Iloilo keep this momentum up? Because right now, they are the hungrier ones, right? But XDG, they are placed in the same situation as well. They are being made to look like, they are chumps in this competition. So there's still something to prove in here for them as well, Cuckoo.
Right. And going on to our next map, this was picked by AIM Iloilo. So this means still the advantage over to AIM Iloilo. Now they won the standoff match in Hardpoint. This might be a 2-0 for me if you ask me, because we saw from Hardpoint how aggressive AIM Iloilo is versus XDG Dynasty. Do you think XDG Dynasty has a chance here in firing range?
I think both of them have such an equal chance in here because they are quite a well-matched squad in terms of, technical abilities, in terms of being able to figure out each other's strategy and being able to call their own strats as well. I think they are very, very similar to each other. And so why we don't really see the scoreboard being, that far apart. Literally like where they stand right now in terms of the leaderboards and, between the match, that just happened, right? But as we go in here, obviously XDG has taken the first hit already, and this is desperate maneuver that we'll be seeing from XDG here. I don't think they'll go in for the same engagements because they can't afford it. You don't have, a non-stop respawns this time. So we might see a slow gameplay yet again, though, Cuckoo, for today.
We might see a slow gameplay, but I would not say that. I will say that AIM Iloilo has been aggressive since last night. I mean, we saw them against VVV Esports. They almost got to beat VVV Esports last night. And ooh, 0. Now 2 already. Now down to 2 players left. And 0 just taking out everybody. This is my game.
Oh, 0 gonna lose his life. Yeah, man. And made that one mistake by taking a quick peek there. But Kai with a 2-piece right now for himself. And he just needs 2 more. He has spotted those players coming out already. One right here beside him. He doesn't spot POV. And POV will take advantage. XDG with point number 1, Cuckoo.
0 just went on Super Saiyan mode at that round. 3 kills in a row. However, he just slipped into another player of AIM Iloilo. Now, the attacking side is on AIM Iloilo. They better use that bomb to put pressure over to XDG, but XDG really defending it well.
Absolutely, man. Look at this. Kitsune just waiting for the shot in here. I mean, it's the patience coming in from these snipers, right, that usually does go on to pay off. Swish comes through. Want to go in for the wall bang, maybe? I mean, it's just serious right there behind him. 2 players on towards his right as well. I wonder if or not AIM Iloilo can take this one round back.
Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and see. Still a 5v5 situation here. Still have a minute left in the clock, so there's a lot of time for AIM Iloilo to plant the bomb. But oh, we got seen there by Kitsune. And now looking at the situation here, we have AIM Iloilo with 4 players standing. XDG Dynasty has the numbers advantage. Kitsune here really has a good spot now in the white warehouse. Joey just kills off 4, actually 3 players now. Kitsune will get killed by Atlas. Now XDG will find that second round. What a play there coming from XDG. Looks like AIM Iloilo just went for a trap there at that white warehouse. And guys, that was a really nice play. What a game.
I mean, XDG, everything's depending on this, Kuku. They have already lost the first one to AIM Iloilo. What happens to them if they lose yet another, right? Do they exit tomorrow with just 1 point on the board? Obviously, that's not something that they want. At least, to the very least, can they salvage one and at least take down AIM Iloilo today to, go back home one of the, group stages days with a smile on their face?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you said earlier that they're not really fighting for a placement here onto the playoffs. They're just trying to show off to the Call of Duty mobile PH community that they can also fight against these top tier teams. And now with XDG leading the way, now Kai trying to actually go for that B site, but still Zero with that really good sniper. Oh, he actually got Vince there.
Oh, beautiful. And the backup, Zero. Zero's in trouble. Kai with a 2-piece for himself. Sirius goes in. Kai eliminated already. Atlas goes in, takes down Sirius, leaving us with a 2-on-1 situation. Atlas in here, DRH action. Goes in here for the push on towards his right. There is one player. Misses, and it is going to be a sniper. Kitsune goes in there for the shot. And Kitsune kills himself in the process, giving AIM Iloilo an opportunity here, Kuku.
And that is some error for Kitsune. Now it is going to be Joey versus Atlas. XDG, AIM Iloilo. Now Atlas going for the plant of the bomb at A site. Does he know where he is now? And he actually already realizes that. Now Joey has to go for the push over at the bomb. Let's see if Atlas can do this. Atlas going to find an angle here for Joey. Will he be able to do this? Let's see AJ.
Yeah, I think he might be able to get a backstab on him, man. And Joey won't even know what hit him. Atlas with a 200 IQ gameplay right now. Joey still going in. Oh, Atlas! Why did you turn around?
Why did you turn around? You actually missed Joey, and now Joey going for the defuse, and there you have it. AIM Iloilo gets that win, and this would only mean that AIM Iloilo will have a better chance of winning the next round because they have that confidence back. They are the attacking side, AJ, and they actually lost two of the rounds already. So again, AIM Iloilo needs to be better at this.
I nearly lost my shit, man. Atlas just turning around at the very last moment there. Swish takes down Sirius just to open up the game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And XDG already on a handicap, a 5-on-4 situation. How will they come in here for the response? Kitsune maybe can try to go in here to even up the odds, but he makes a mistake, goes in for the open. Kai takes advantage. Vince comes in for Joey, and it looks like XDG has been reduced now to just 2 players. Vince comes in here once again, making Zero be the solo player left. Takes Vince out with a headshot, leaving Zero all alone. What can this sniper do? I'm gonna tell you, maybe not very much.
It's not gonna do anything. Nada, AJ. And again, it's a 4v1 situation. So again, it's so hard. And he actually sees the foot of Kai there, and not able to actually get one. Oh, there. Like what I said, 4v1 is still a disadvantage here for Zero now for our search and destroy map. Like what I said, AIM Iloilo got that confidence back when they won that third round. Now they won the fourth round. Let's see if they can win another one.
Well, switch in here. Thermite gameplay goes in here for a quick toss right up. And it looks like the bomb is going to be camping out at the barracks hut for the time being, ladies, German boys and girls. It's going to be XDG on the defense. And right now, based on the split, it seems to be a 3-1-1. And it looks like it is going to be Zero on a solo camp here at that B site. And I think he has been able to, you know, lock down that Bravo area very well on his own thus far, don't you think, Kuko?
Yes, definitely. And currently right now, still on the attacking side, AIM Iloilo, I think they're trying to go for that A push, but still thinking about it because there's like 3 players defending that as AIM Iloilo losing Swish in the process.
Well, AIM Iloilo not being very careful with, you know, all of these sniper points, the power points being played by XDG. AIM Iloilo just seems to be running into them at the moment. And right now they come in here for the push, but XDG saw that coming through, goes in there for the wall bang. Kai has been taken down, which means one Fennec has been eliminated. Zero goes in for another shot, Win straights him out immediately. And right now it is AIM Iloilo in here with the push. Atlas might go in here for the plant, but there you go. XDG players are already swarming in, and it's serious. Back-to-back Man of War. He doesn't get the takedown though.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. He wasn't able to take that takedown. Now it's going to be a 4v3 situation still. XDG has the advantage here. They're now focusing onto the B site. They don't know anymore that they have all 3 players of AIM Iloilo at this site, and I think they realize that already. Now they try to push in as the bomb has been planted. Now Vince will try to defend this one, defeating one, and now Sirius also will get down, and Joey will be taken out by Atlas. What a play for AIM Iloilo. Now the change or the switch will now be made here. Now the attacking side will be XDG.
That was redemption gameplay coming in from Atlas right there, man. 3-piece just to switch that round off. AIM Iloilo coming in here for the victory gameplay yet again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Swish taken out early by Kitsune. And it looks like XDG wants to go in here for an alpha push. We only have Kai here on the defense. Switch that. Kai has already been eliminated by Zero. It's a 5-on-3 situation right now. AIM Iloilo sending Dean in with the Man of War, but the bomb is already being placed on the ground. Sirius going in for a far plant. If Dean had gone in there for a further peek, he could have gotten him.
Yeah, definitely. He was so afraid that there's no one actually covering him. He's all alone, and Dean able to actually kill 2 players of XDG. Joey and Kitsune will be left. He actually got seen here, and it's actually our Lawrence will be the ones to be able to kill him down, and now the score is tied.
Well, it is tied 3-all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But don't forget, AIM Iloilo is already leading with 1 game won within this series. This is the second game. Search and Destroy. XDG trying their best to make their comeback in here. Don't forget, if you are tuning in, regardless on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you've already liked. Make sure you follow, subscribe as well, and share the streams. Kuku TV is going live on his page. I am live on my page as well. Make sure you guys do drop by and give us some love. Yeah, it's a 5-on-5 situation. Kitsune and no shot.
He was hesitating there. Oh, but he actually will be the ones to be taken out by Swish. And that was some smooth move for him. And now let's see if he can actually get this momentum over onto the next phases of this round. Let's see now with a 4v5 situation. A minute left here. Looks like XDG is thinking about going for the B side here.
Well, AIM Iloilo, they are here on the defense, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but a beautiful lockdown defense because it's a 2-1-2 split Even if XDG gets spotted by Vince right now, which has happened, Vince knows their position and he's going to go in there for the report back. And there they come. Uh-oh. And a beautiful play by XDG. They will go ahead to pull AIM Iloilo away from Alpha and go in to storm the front for a plan. But here comes Dean catching them with that plan. And they will right now go in back for the defense. Swiss already waiting. Takes down Zero. What a play by AIM Iloilo, man.
Another one from Swish. He might as well get that third kill, but no, Sirius will be able to find him. Another one for Sirius. So now the 1v2 situation. Now the defusal is underway for Vince, but Atlas with the defense, with the cover. What a play for AIM Iloilo, leading now with 4-3. They are on the defensive side, so they are really doing well, AJ.
Oh, absolutely, man. The way they have taken that round, I'm very impressed with AIM Iloilo's performance thus far, because they're not choking, they're not nervous, they are pulling off all of their game plans very well. You're almost able to read the style that they are playing in, and you already know what they're gonna do, and this is what we expect to see. If AIM Iloilo had played at this sort of a level from day one, I don't think we will be seeing them near the bottom of the board, Cuckoo.
And on this round now, AJ, looks like XDG Dynasty able to take control of the B side and able to plant the bomb now. And look at AIM Iloilo right now, scattered from going from A, going from B rather, and able to actually take one down there. And that's not going to be enough. It's going to be an XDG round. So it is 4-4 score here for our search and destroy. This is really close here for these two teams.
Absolutely. And XDG has got 2 more rounds to just wrap this up, man. If they don't, well, AIM Iloilo will come back in here for the push, obviously. And they want that opportunity to get their hands on the bomb yet again, so they can call the pace of this match. XDG, you'll be coming in here right now. Fennec gameplay might get taken down. Atlas gets it done, but Atlas gets switched out with a headshot as himself. And here comes the defense coming in from Dean. Zero going to go up against him. It's going to be that Fennec, but Dean, man of war, gets taken down. Lawrence with that thermite.
And look at what XDG is doing. They just go for the hard push over at B, and now it actually confused Team AIM Iloilo because they were like thinking that they were going at A. And now they're down to a 2v2 situation. However, it's going to be our Lawrence who will be the last guy standing for XDG. Now they know where he is already, as Kai will take him out. And that's going to be a 5-4. Now match point on to AIM Iloilo.
Yeah, man, AIM Iloilo just doesn't want to give up. And what a way to do it, right? Taking it up against XDG. We talked about this, Cuckoo. You know, neither one wants to go down here as the loser. Not calling you guys losers, XDG. I'm just saying AIM Iloilo did not want to lose. They go in here this time with that battle cry, with the... the hunger for the win is clearly shown through AIM Iloilo's gameplay right now, Cuckoo.
And you know what? Whoever actually loses this series will be the team will be in the last in the scoreboard. Don't you think, right?
Yeah, man. So XDG definitely, kind of seeing,
it's gonna be the bragging rights, right?
It's definitely bragging rights, but only bragging between the two of them, though. They don't get really any bragging to anyone else.
Yeah, definitely. Who's going to be the last placer? This is basically the team of AIM Iloilo or XDG Dynasty. Looks like on this round, AIM Iloilo just keeps getting taken out here, and now it's going to go to the last and final round. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but AIM Iloilo right now with the... AIM Iloilo, man, they've got the bomb back. They are on the attack. Let's see if they go in here for a quick plant. AIM Iloilo goes in for a quick alpha push, but we can see the 3 players from XDG already there. And it looks like the fight for alpha is already on. AIM Iloilo taking the top spot. But look at that, man. XDG getting slain one after the other. Zero comes into the location ever so slowly. Bomb already on the ground. Alpha plant right now. All for XDG to come back with a response.
And XDG here, we only have 0 and R, Lawrence. And, he actually missed. He potatoed that snipe. That was so open, AJ. 0 killing everybody earlier on, but not able to clutch at this round. And he might get surprised here by Atlas surprising him, and he's going to be taken out. Now Atlas will finish the last guy off, and that was some nice play coming from AIM Iloilo. I actually saw what they did there in the last match. They go for the push right away at A. They didn't really think about going at the B site. What a play.
Yeah. The Ilongos have finally, relinquished all of that sweetness, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and they are bringing on the firepower in the competition. But unfortunately, it's a little bit too late. So as they go in here for possibly a donut here, it's still a little bit too late. I want to see more of AIM Iloilo, man. I'm disappointed that they're getting that they're not gonna be able to go on to the playoffs after this.
I think calling them out on day 5 basically just opened their eyes. It opened their eyes that they have that potential. They showed it last night, and now they're showing it today. They're showing it tonight here against XDG Dynasty, and going into domination here, AJ. We're going to probably see a donut, a 3-0 donut, and we're going to see actually the recap here from Hardpoint and on to our Search and Destroy. And look how they just win all of these rounds. I mean, it's kind of close, but again, it's way too late, like what you said.
Yeah, it's very close between the two. I mean, even on the board, they are just situated beside each other. AIM Iloilo was on 7th spot. XDG Dynasty, they were at the bottom. And right now, AIM Iloilo is actually trying to catch up to NRX UNKNOWN, man. And, NRX UNKNOWN obviously going to keep the 6th spot because they have got lesser losses compared to AIM Iloilo. So it's not going to make that big of a difference for them, right? But at the end of the day, not only is it bragging rights, but, they've come all the way in here. So you might as well go down giving it a good fight, right? And I love that about AIM Iloilo, man, because XDG as well as AIM Iloilo, they can just give up right now, but that's not what they're doing. They're still coming out here and they're putting out a great show for the community, and everybody needs to love that, man.
Yeah, definitely. And the Longos, the fans coming from AIM Iloilo loves it. I see a lot of comments here coming from the Ilongos, and again, they're now tied when it comes to the scores here, AJ, tied with NRX UNKNOWN, and actually tomorrow is actually where they will fight. But we're not here for tomorrow, we're here for tonight. We're gonna see the last map for AIM Iloilo and XDG Dynasty, and it's going to be domination at Summit.
Well, will AIM Iloilo be able to serve a hot donut over to XDG? Or can XDG make a comeback in here? I mean, they definitely do deserve it, but AIM Iloilo, we can say the exact same for them. Gun skills compared, both squads are doing quite equal so far. But in terms of strategy, AIM Iloilo seems to be a step ahead, Cuckoo.
Yes, definitely. And I'd love to actually AIM Iloilo serve a sweet donut, right? There's so much sweet from day 1 to 4, and now the sweetness is out, and now sweet donut indeed can be given here to XDG Dynasty. However, on our score right now, really early, but XDG is leading the way.
Well, in here with a 5-point lead, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, XDG. But neither side have touched that Bravo point just yet, Cuckoo. I mean, going in here for that spot is not going to be the easiest of tasks now, is it? Because both of those teams want it. Here comes Dean from AIM Iloilo, almost getting it done with some help from Swish. And yes, AIM Iloilo will pick up that Bravo side. Dean going in here, Diowi snuffs him out, and it looks like it is an all-out battle right now. The distraction gameplay coming in here from XDG on that Charlie spot. Will AIM Iloilo be able to protect this?
And I love how Dean actually waited before he takes Bravo's side earlier. He tried to make it clear first for them to be able to capture that. However, right now, we have AIM Iloilo able to take control already of Charlie and Bravo. XDG really just having a hard taking Bravo.
Yeah, man. AIM Iloilo, what a beautiful defense they've set up in here. They went in there for that side and they just didn't want to let it go. Control room number 2 definitely belongs to them and it's not going anywhere. Atlas right now, very cheeky cable car platform capture and he will get some help from Vince. On lockdown as well, Cuckoo.
Wow, full capture, triple cap here for AIM Iloilo. They're just putting the cherry on top of their donut and now just killing off everybody right now. Let's see if they can take it until the first half with 75 points. Looks like they will. Oh, XDG trying to get back Alpha, but no, it's actually C or Charlie now taken back by XDG. Oh no,
man.
no, not
coming there as well. And Atlas should have moved a little bit faster because of that hesitation that they will go ahead and lose that Charlie spot. And right now the edge platform does belong to XDG. AIM Iloilo doesn't get to close this game off as fast as they expected. Diobi coming in there, but he gets switched off as well. AIM Iloilo on that 71 point mark. But look at this, the cable car platform lost to XDG as well. But they will go ahead to win back the edge platform just to make things all go back to the way they were.
And that triple capture made a lot of damage against XDG Dynasty. And look at where they're at right now. Just 37 points in the first half. Now, AIM Iloilo has that big momentum over them. And all they need to do now is clutch this one until the very end. And I'm pretty sure, I'm confident with their gameplay right now that they can do it.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, AIM Iloilo has been so strong in here. They came into this series as a different squad, man, compared to the one we've seen the past 5 days. In here on day 6, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, AIM Iloilo has grown up. XDG going in here. Control room number 2 has been taken down. Diobi goes out, guns blazing. Atlas going to get taken down by a backstab, and that's exactly what happens. XDG now trying to come back in here with a steam.
It is actually a slow improvement here coming from XDG Dynasty. Now the Bravo side will be taken back by AIM Iloilo. Now another one for C. I think this is a triple capture again. AJ.
Oh, a triple cap in here, and AIM Iloilo clears off that cable car platform as well. XDG might have just given up on this game, man. AIM Iloilo wanted to come in here and get the victory. They've already secured the victory, and right now they want more than the victory, don't they, Kuku?
Yeah, they wanted it more, and XDG just lost right now in this domination map. And looks like they're getting ready for that crispy, sweet donut, AJ.
Alpha Bravo still in the watchful eye and protection of AIM Iloilo. Charlie picked back up by XDG. It's right now 55. AIM Iloilo has clearly shut this game down already, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And Kai trying to force that message through by going in for a triple cap once again. Alpha gonna get lost. Cable car platform will switch back over to XDG, but AIM Iloilo is already at the 130 point mark, more than double the amount of points that XDG holds on to. And this is going to come off to a somber closing for XDG.
Yeah, this is just so unfortunate for the XDG Dynasty fans out there, together with the team, that they're not able to actually get a win over at AIM Iloilo. And now, I think they're trying to go for that triple cap again with Alpha. But, looks like they are able to do so. So this is just, again, a cherry on top of that crispy, sweet donut.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was overkill, right? AIM Iloilo is like, no more being sweet. We are all out. But come on. Take a chill pill, AIM Iloilo. Triple cap even at the end when XDG stood no other chance in that game, Cuckoo.
Yes, indeed. And AIM Iloilo fans right now are happy that they are able to get that 3-0 against XDG Dynasty. And again, I'm also happy that they're able to improve in just like a day of being called out here by being so sweet and soft. Now they're trying to push hard. They're trying to be more aggressive. They're trying to show us that they can still fight. And now they're going to be fighting against, if we're talking about standings now, AJ, they're going to fight over NRX UNKNOWN. And look at the results here. Look at the gradual improvement that AIM Iloilo did here. Look.
Yeah, not just here, right? And it's not just that one day of call-outs. I feel like, the whole community, I mean, the casters from day one, everybody has been expecting AIM Iloilo to do better. Even AIM Iloilo expected themselves to do better. But only on the second last day of the group stages do we actually see them shine. And this just shows us one thing, man, that AIM Iloilo definitely has promise, and we definitely want to see more of them. Hopefully, with the very next competition that comes their way, they'll go in there, give it their all, and take away the win as well. But, Cuckoo, we're down to our final series right now.
Right. So we're down to our final series right now. Again, we're going to wait on for NRX UNKNOWN and PDR Esports. And before we do that, AJ, let's go back to the highlights here between XDG Dynasty and AIM Iloilo. This is where we saw AIM Iloilo able to defeat XDG right at Hardpoint. And it was a close battle, but until the very end, they were able to find that missing formula. I think they did the math right in this Hardpoint, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, they did the math right. They went in there for those engagements and they pulled it off very, very well, man. I mean, even with the selection of going in for the rotation a little bit earlier, paid off very well for AIM Iloilo as well. And this was that Search and Destroy match where we thought that XDG might make a comeback because it was a great fight back from them, man. But AIM Iloilo once again managing to show their quality in here.
Definitely. And now going into Search and Destroy, earlier we saw XDG getting a 2-0 lead in Search and Destroy with Kitsune and Zero just killing off one by one the players of AIM Iloilo. However, AIM Iloilo with that third round win basically put their backs back again in the game and able to get that momentum in. Their confidence is back, and it went down to the one final round. And that last play that they had in Search and Destroy basically got them the win. They just pushed on one side. They didn't really focus on that other side, which is the B side. And now going into domination, again, with a 2-0 lead, AJ, definitely you will have that momentum in and confidence booster with the domination round.
Oh, absolutely, man. And they brought that confidence in to the third game as well to achieve, I think, 2 or 3 triple caps into that game. And XDG really looked like they were out of it, like totally out of the game, right? They didn't want to make a comeback after a certain point of time in there. And you know, a lot of fans from XDG Dynasty would have been expecting them to stage some sort of a comeback. But it was really, really impossible, man. I mean, if you put yourself in XDG's shoes, it was quite a crushing moment when they could not take that win on Search and Destroy because it was still, you know, a possible comeback somewhat.
Yeah, definitely. There were some possibilities coming from XDG Dynasty out there, but they weren't able to really get the job done. But before we actually move on to our next series here, AJ, as we close off XDG Dynasty and AIM Iloilo, we're gonna be back here. We're gonna go on a very short break here, guys. Again, we are the casters for Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Championship. My name is Cuckoo TV, and I have here the Mustacho AJ, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's HXS from VVV Esports, and today I will be giving you my best gun and its attachment and also some tips and tricks I use. My best gun is the RTX 50 sniper rifle, and the attachments are Assassin Short, although we use skeleton stock, FMJ, MIP stopping power, and staple grip. Tips and tricks. Map awareness. You always have to be aware where your teammates and enemies are at all times. This is why I always look at my map. Having this knowledge lets me use my sniper rifle as a AR or SMG. It makes me an all-around player, even with a sniper. Power positions. I train myself to know the power position in each map. Having control of this gives me an advantage against my enemies, and I can lock down a lane by my own. I make my sniper rifle a lane holder just like I chopper. Thank you guys for watching, and please support VVV Esports from upcoming 2021 COD Mobile Philippine Championships. See ya!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and this is gonna be the final series of the day. This is the Philippines National Championships Group Stages Day 6. My name is AJ, and I am the Mustachio here with the one and only Cuckoo TV Gaming.
And thank you very much for that one, AJ. And now we are down to our final series of tonight, day number 6. We're down to our second to the last day. And we are going to be showing you guys the battle between NRX UNKNOWN and PDR Esports. And like what you said, AJ, you are excited with this matchup. Can you tell me why?
Yeah, man, because NRX already has no hope, right? Because look at this, right? This is the next match, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. NRX UNKNOWN, PDR Esports. We don't even need a reminder for this. The whole community has been waiting for this matchup because we kind of have seen, sparks of brilliance coming in from NRX UNKNOWN, a lot of improvement coming in from NRX UNKNOWN to a point where we feel like, maybe they don't really belong in that 6th position. But at the end of the day, their performance has placed them there, right? But right now, NRX cannot get into the playoffs anymore because of where they are on that points board. What they can do is stop PDR Esports from getting there too. So that's what this is all about, man.
Well, I do love how you actually explained it to me. And yeah, PDR Esports currently at, I think, 4th. Yeah, 4th right now in the standings. And PDR Esports might be able to stop here by NRX UNKNOWN. That's maybe the story of this series. And right now, we're gonna see NRX UNKNOWN, we have Color, we have White Pie, all of these players probably able to stop PDR Esports, but we're going to take a look on our maps. PDR Esports able to win the coin toss, so they are able to get map number 1, so they ban, crash, and firing range, and now the pick of PDR Esports is standoff.
Yeah, man. So Hotel Yard has been so busy in here today, and it looks like that is going to continue into this game as well. As we go into match number 2, Crash and Crossfire has been banned off, and NRX picks standoff as well. Very interesting. Are we going to hit the jackpot here? Domination as we go in here. Crash and standoff this time banned. So we will not be seeing standoff. But to wrap the day up, firing range, Cuckoo.
What an interesting pick for the last map, which is Domination. And yeah, we see a lot of standoff at Hardpoint today.
Yeah.
And looks like a lot of these teams that we are seeing right now had probably went on scrims or practice in this stand-up map. Really interesting as well with the Search and Destroy. Going for standoff, a classic for me, going in standoff here. What will be for you would be the winners for each map? I mean, do you have a pick for each map here, AJ?
Quite honestly, I don't really have a pick for each map, man. I mean, if we really want to be realistic about this, PDR Esports is going to go out there and they're really going to whoop NRX into shape, okay? If we're being realistic about it. I'm just hoping for a miracle, and that miracle is NRX winning, all right? Because I don't think NRX is going to get an easy win over PDR Esports. There's no way that's going to be possible.
Yeah, definitely. And actually saw Icarus at the live chat in Garena's Facebook page, and he's trying to hype up the fans. So maybe there's something in store for us, AJ, here from NRX Unknown. Let's try to go ahead and see. However, in the first moments of the match here, PDR Esports able to get a few points already up in the board and able to defend the hotel yard really well.
Yeah, extremely well, we should say. I mean, we did see NRX come in there. They weren't coming in solo. They did manage to go in there with a group push, but still not able to get a lot of points, actually any points off of that hard point. They did manage to sneak in there for just a couple of seconds to take away 2, and that will be it, man. PDR Esports, as expected, is putting on the pressure for NRX Unknown, and NRX Unknown cannot respond to these questions as of now. Will they be able to catch them off with a smarter gameplay at the next hard point? We'll see, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely see, and I see the rotation now coming from PDR Esports. Looks like their plan is to just take over almost all of the time here at the certain hard point that we're having, and right around 15 seconds, they're gonna try to rotate their way over onto the next one as they are able to take it. And Cello just taking out everybody right now, AJ.
Yeah, man, PDR Esports, they are so playing this game to perfection. One objective player in the house. All of the other players are roaming around outside of the warehouse, protecting the windows, doing every single thing right. NRX Unknown has not been able to come past the gas station. NRX Unknown has not been able to step out of the hotel because that's the pressure that PDR Esports is putting on them. And if NRX Unknown feels like they want to do anything to stop PDR from getting to the top 4, well, NRX has got the answer. There's nothing in their power that they can do right now.
Yeah, and they're just protecting their position right now in the leaderboards, and PDR Esports really doing well with that. And Raging able to actually get one down, but again, the objectives is to get onto the hard point. The scores will show who is doing that objective right now, and that is PDR Esports.
Yeah, man, and no disrespect to the NRX fans or the NRX players at all, right? But it's one thing to be good at the game as an individual player, but it's a totally different thing to come in here to a competition of this level and try to do it together with your squad, right? Because it's all about the squad gameplay. If you take a quick look at the NRX players, you look at Macro, Bench, Icarus, Raging. I mean, these are all amazing players, but together, something's just not clicking yet for them.
Yes, indeed, and I actually said it earlier that we have here NRX, Macro, we have Bench, we have Wi-Fi, Raging. I mean, individually, they are really good. I mean, in the community of Call of Duty Mobile, they're really so famous with all the fans out there for NRX. But again, with this type of gameplay right now, you're talking about squads, you're talking about the team. So you better have teamwork. It makes the dream work, like they say, right?
Oh, absolutely, man. Couldn't have said it better myself. Look at PDR Esports with NRX apart. 140 to 21 so far. What were the NRX family thinking? These boys are ready. I mean, they came in here to make the family proud. Unfortunately, it has gone south, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. NRX is getting thrashed right now at the Philippines Championship.
Definitely, and PDR Esports protecting their position in the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And like what we have said earlier, NRX might try to stop them from getting into that top 4. But again, we are shown here at this hardpoint match that PDR Esports came in and they are going so hard right now. Now we're going into the next mode, which is going to be search and destroy, and let's see here if these individual players of NRX can try to defeat a team of PDR Esports.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And if they even manage to take away 1 point, believe me when I say it will make such a huge difference in the competition. PDR Esports needs everything right now, because if they don't manage to take one away, then we may be able to see them in a little bit of trouble with a Triple V Esports, right? But, we just saw how PDR did, Cuckoo. I think they will be quite fine on Search and Destroy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, during Hardpoint, they are going for the objectives. So they are a team who goes for the objectives, and with Search and Destroy, the objective is to either finish off your opposing team, or if you're on the attacking side, your objective is to plant the bomb and defend it. And with PDR Esports players, they are communicating very well. We could see that in Hardpoint. And with NRX, I think they're having a hard time with the communication. I think they don't trust each other right now. We saw the score, just 20-plus points in standoff in Hardpoint, right?
Yeah, but this one, it may go into NRX's hands for a couple of rounds, only because Icarus is such a crazy sniper. Look at him coming in here, positioning himself once again. Goes in here for a quick shot, but he doesn't let the shot go off just yet. PDR raging on NRX Raging and squad. Icarus and Macro, the only two left in here right now. Icarus manages to take down Rage, but there's just one. Millones takes Macro out of the equation, leaving just Icarus to saw all alone. Just like that, it's all over for NRX.
That was so easy from PDR Esports in that round. So they better find a different strategy now for NRX Unknown. I mean, PDR Esports just trying to just move smoothly in this series that we have here in our final match of the night. And now going in our second round, still on the attacking side, is NRX, and they are planning now at A. I think that's their plan at the, from the get-go here, as Bench will be located by Lux.
Well, Lux goes in there just to open things up. Jello as well. Wi-Fi goes down. Raging trying to even things out. Robot, he gets taken out. It is going to be Icarus in here for the comeback gameplay. Goes in there, quick scopes. Rage snuffs him out. And just like that, once again, NRX is down.
Yeah, and we saw a little bit of Icarus there with the sniper. However, again, with only him left in the round, that's not going to help out NRX Unknown a lot. Again, it's going to be always on the other side. PDR Esports just dominating as of right now here in Search and Destroy. They are still going for that A site, I think, but looks like they have tried to go for the B side as well.
Well, Rage taking down Wi-Fi as an opener. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, round after round after round. Things don't look good for NRX Unknown. Icarus goes in there. How do you potato that shot? You are Icarus, for heaven's sake, man.
He just potatoed that, like, it was really open. Like, there was like 2 seconds for your enemy to turn around. And you were not able to kill him, and that's just showing us NRX Unknown right now is lost in this series.
Yeah, this just shows the quality of NRX Unknown right now. But, you know, it's not a very bad place to be. To qualify to be one of the best in the Philippines thus far, to make it to the group stages itself, good. But I think this is a huge wake-up call for the NRX family, as well as NRX Unknown as well. That individually they may be great players, but you know, these squads that are truly in here, the best of the Philippines, are of a different breed, man. Just being one good player, you can't have that, right? You need to come in here like the synergy with the synergy of you know, NRX 2911. Then we are talking.
Oh yeah, definitely 2911 NRX. A really good team. That synergy that they have is so totally different with NRX Unknown. But ooh, they are able to actually get one here in this round. Again, like you always mentioned, the one on the attacking side always has the advantage, but they lost 3 rounds already against PDR Esports. And I think there's one more round until we switch back the attacking side of PDR Esports. So they lost 1 already. Icarus, their best sniper, is down already. So I think this is going to be the end of NRX in this round.
I'm quite surprised to see NRX Raging not really performing, up to par, because he is quite a popular, Call of Duty mobile player from the Philippines, especially under the NRX banner, don't you think, Kuku?
Oh yeah, definitely Raging. Also holding a sniper here, but not able to actually find the enemies. I think they have to change their rotation here as a team, because individually, if you're good, but again, if your other teammates is not really helping you out with finding those enemies, it's not going to help out all throughout the game. And now we have a 3v3 situation here between NRX and PDR Esports. Looks like Millones has the bad. Oh, what a bad play there.
Oh, Wi-Fi making it a 2-on-1 situation right now. Locks looking for yet another melee takedown. Will Wi-Fi be able to survive this? Bad gameplay possibly coming in here from Locks. Millones in here with the Arctic 50 as well. Fennec going up against the two of them. Possibly going to get meleeed out of there. Millones missing his shot. And right now, Locks going in here for the approach. And it looks like PDR doesn't want to come in here for the push. Even if they know they are superior compared to NRX Unknown, they show them respect by not going in there for that silly push, Kuku.
Yeah, they better still focus here. I mean, I know PDR Esports has a lot of advantage over NRX Unknown, but they better still respect the team of NRX Unknown, and they still better win against this team. And now one is already out. Again, Icarus is always getting killed early.
Yeah, I don't think, they are literally looking out for Icarus to take him down. But for some reason, Icarus's positioning in this game is just very, very off, man. Locks once again.
Another
goes in
one.
for Mac Pro again.
That's a bad gameplay again. And Raging just went on idle mode there, trying to throw something, and now the bomb has been planted now over at PDR Esports. This is just so hard now for Wi-Fi.
This is hard to watch as well, Kuku.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's all alone right now against 3 players, right?
Yeah. Because only because you expect more from the NRX brand, right? And you expect more from these big names. I mean, once again, man, the players from NRX individually, they are so gifted, and hence why they have got such a great following individually. But when you lug all of these amazing players in here together, they're not scoring those 3-pointers, man. They're just scoring those 1-pointers continuously again and again, whilst the opponents are hitting all of those 3-pointers to take the game.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like basketball. Like, you put all of the all-stars all together. It doesn't mean that they're going to be a great team. They have to find their way in order for their synergy and their chemistry to blend well with each other. And we see here all of these good players coming from NRX just not having fun, not having that good game against PDR Esports.
Exactly, and I think you mentioned this, right, Kuku, trust. Being able to trust your teammates to get things done, to watch your back, to go in there, to clear an area out, to report it back to you. And I think that trust element is where NRX is really suffering. And oh, come on, man. Millones finishing the match off with a melee attack on a squad like NRX. At this level, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that just shows you the difference in class right now by these two squads. As we go into the next match as well, I guess we can expect a all-out annihilation of NRX.
Yeah, and this is going to be definitely an all-out annihilation versus NRX Unknown. PDR Esports really showing us the skill set that they have, the communication, the trust that they have with each other. And we see here on the screens right now, guys, standoff with a 6-1 win by PDR Esports. Now we're going on to firing range, which was another pick of PDR Esports, but it's going to be on domination mode. And I think this is the first time we are seeing this tonight, right?
Yeah. I mean, look at the points, right? NRX has not even able to reach up to 1/3 of what PDR has been able to score thus far in both of those matches back to back. So at firing range, it is going to be a personal target for NRX to at least achieve above 50 points. I mean, to the best of their ability, at least 100 points to close in that gap. Because if they consistently not, fail to hit at least 1/3 of where their opponents are, I feel like, they need to go back after this tournament, go back to the drawing board, figure out everything, that went wrong and see if they can put those fixes in, man. Because a lot of band-aids are going to be needed here, Kuku.
Yeah, not just bandages, but adrenaline shots and and those first aids. But anyways, AJ, with NRX, we showed the results from map 1 and map 2. I'm actually questioning myself now. Are they even trying to get a win tonight? I guess no.
NRX Unknown, yeah, it's tough, right? For me to say yes, it looks like they're trying to get a win. It doesn't really look like that. Because look at Raging, look at Icarus. We've seen Icarus snipe, bro. That wasn't Icarus sniping. They were just standing around. They were idling around in the match. And that's once again something that's very disappointing. You cannot carry the name of NRX. You cannot carry the brand and the family promise of NRX and come in here with that sort of an attitude,
Yeah, definitely. As we saw there, Jello just running over little Jonas. And this is, again, guys, if you're just watching right now, tuning into Garena Call of Duty Mobile Philippines Championship 2021, this is the domination round between NRX Unknown and PDR Esports. And currently right now, nobody has taken the Bravo site as of the moment. ANC, Alpha and Charlie, now with either side.
Well, the branch road has always been the most toughest point to pick up. My apologies, the middle lane. The branch road is for Hardpoint, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. That's what confuses me about this map all the time. And they're all so close to each other. Bravo in here.
Yeah, really.
Oh, beautiful takedown. Maybe he wants to soul again.
Yeah, he probably wants to redeem himself from the Search and Destroy matchup. And now it looks like they're trying to get Bravo now. However, PDR Esports now taking back C. There you go. NRX has the lead right now. They have to be consistent now with PDR Esports. The problem is right now, PDR just got Alpha.
Well, Alpha in here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. NRX trying, attempting the clearing area takeover, and they will succeed, but they are almost on the verge of losing Bravo right now. NRX going in here for the push, but PDR Esports has already managed to pick up that middle lane spot. Are they going to be able to come in here and pull 1 point back from PDR Esports? It was an amazing start, but let's hope NRX does not take their foot off the gas pedal.
Losing C.
Yeah, definitely. And now Alpha now being taken by Icarus. I think Icarus turned us, AJ, and now he's trying to redeem himself, but no, he's going to be stopped by PDR Esports now trying to get back Alpha. They are on halfway through there, but nope, they are not able to get Alpha back. But Bravo now will be taken by NRX. Like, no, Raging will be killed there. Icarus will also get killed by Locks and Jello. Oh my goodness.
Really, I don't see PDR actually, giving their all in this game, man. It looks like they're just using this as an opportunity to go in here for a couple of warm-up, training rounds against NRX. And, that's just really unfortunate to be used as a shooting dummy at a fighting range.
Oh, yeah. And, yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that. Like, PDR Esports not really showing us their best. Maybe probably half of their best right now is what they're showing us. And that's kind of bad for NRX Unknown. It goes to show their skill level right now as a team, as they don't have really that chemistry with them. With domination now, with 59 or 60 points now for PDR Esports, they're gonna get the win in the first half, or get the lead in the first half. My question now would be on the second half. Will PDR Esports continue this type of gameplay as, looks like we have a triple cap there for just a little bit. Now, NRX able to capture Alpha.
Oh, beautiful, man. And PDR Esports has been doing just enough. I believe they are teasing the boys from NRX to come in here and play catch-up as they reach that halfway point. Will NRX take this bait and maybe turn it around on PDR Esports for being a little cocky and taking their own foot off the gas pedal? We will see, man. This is NRX's opportunity right now, Cuckoo, for a comeback.
And they better win this game, in my opinion, because going into tomorrow's game against AIM Iloilo, they will have to check with that team who's going to be the better one, and that's going to be another bragging rights. AJ, now PDR Esports is leading the way. They better stop this PDR push for them to be able to get that momentum going for tomorrow. So what they need to do now is just think about tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. They go back to the drawing board, but currently they're still fighting. I mean, we said earlier that they're not trying, but I mean, we do see them trying right now here in Domination.
Yeah, man. I mean, they are giving it their all right now, and I feel like it is great, right? Why did we not see this side of NRX at the starting, at the opener, right? Because this maybe could have turned out a little bit different. Look at PDR Esports forcing the matter right now, going in for a triple cap yet again, and it is going to be cleared up by none other than Macro of NRX UNKNOWN. But here comes the cluster strike at Barracks to go in there for the protection. PDR Esports right now pulling out the stops, and it looks like they want to finish this off.
Yes, definitely, and Bravo still being stopped here by NRX UNKNOWN, so they are really fighting. They still have time here, AJ. Just 104 points for PDR Esports. If they get Bravo right there and then, they might get the win. But if not, maybe in a minute or so, they will lose this match. And again, it's gonna be another donut, AJ.
Yeah, Bench can pull out his veto. I'm not sure why. There you go. Bench finally out. But who knows who has brought in that EMP in here. There you go. EMP comes out and bye-bye, Mr. Vitor. Young Jay still in here trying to pop off, trying to get those points for his squad. And that Barracks had almost taken down, but stopped in the nick of time. No, completed by PDR Esports at the end. Here comes NRX right back in there. But the damage has already been done, Cuckoo. Is there any way to make a comeback right now?
I'm not sure if they can make a comeback. Even with the AJ, NRX UNKNOWN wasn't able to actually get it. And now we have a triple capture here for PDR Esports. It's an icing on the cake right now for their team. And it looks like we're going to see them win and serve that donut over to NRX UNKNOWN.
And what a disappointing NRX family, right? Come in here and unfortunately get a donut placed on them. You know, they have been quite used to these donuts by now, right? They've been trying to win, but time and time again, they get whooped. I mean, better luck to them next time around, man.
Yeah, better luck next time for NRX UNKNOWN. Again, a lot of expectations, especially with NRX UNKNOWN's players. You said from map number 1 and map 2 that NRX UNKNOWN, they are so famous, like individually, like we have Waipai, we have Raging, we have Icarus. However, again, this game is all about teamwork, and it makes the dream work, as we saw that with PDR Esports.
Well, and the dream just didn't work this time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the NRX side. All the best we do wish to them. But this is not the end of the day. It's not that this will be the last fight and we will not see them again. Tomorrow, we will be back. But let's take a quick peek at the results once again between NRX UNKNOWN as well as PDR Esports, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 150-21, 6-1. And we asked that question, Cuckoo. Can they come away? Can they get closer, above and beyond? Because less than 1/3 is what they were doing. And yes, they did deliver. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't good enough.
Yeah, it just wasn't good enough for NRX UNKNOWN at the last map with only 81 points that they only captured there in domination. So what they need to do now is go back to the drawing board as they plan on taking AIM Iloilo for day number 7. And they're going to have a lot of days to actually do that, right, AJ?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am absolutely excited to see the standings board right now. But before we can even get there, right, we need to check out the highlights between PDR as well as NRX Unknown. So walk us through Kuku TV as to how did NRX get annihilated by the PDR squad today, man.
Yeah, definitely, AJ. Thank you very much for that. And as we see here on Hardpoint, we saw just total domination coming from PDR Esports, giving only, I think it was 21 points only for NRX Unknown. So when it comes to objectives here, AJ, NRX Unknown really didn't went for that. So that's probably their problem here when it comes to Hardpoint. So they better change that strategy going on to the next day. And then for domination, or rather for search and destroy, we saw here a few highlights coming from PDR Esports, Millones and Locks going for that bat gameplay. And again, it's kind of hard to admit that someone just bat you in this tournament or even in the game, right? So again, with domination now intact, they woke up a little bit. NRX Unknown woke up a little bit here, but it is still not enough. Even actually, we said in that domination match, even if PDR Esports was just giving like 50% of their gameplay or just 50% of their power, it was not enough for NRX Unknown. So there's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of regrouping coming from NRX Unknown after tonight. And with this donut that was served to them, actually, if I'm not mistaken, donut was served last night as well for NRX Unknown. So it's kind of like they're not really improving each and every day, right, AJ?
It depends on what they are improving, right? Like, for example, those small improvements here and there with the game plans, with their positioning, with the rotations, with the flanking, they seem to have improved that, over time. Because the first day, I believe, when we saw NRX come in here, dude, they were all over the place. They even on the maps, the rotations and all, they weren't really following it well. They weren't keeping up with the match. They were allowing the match to overwhelm them. And as they have, gotten rid of those jitters, unfortunately, they got caught in a different trap, and that trap is, I believe it's just coming to the big stages and freezing, right? And here they are, man. You've got some great squad, great players within the squad, but just not able to pull off anything.
Yeah, definitely. And now we are on the standings, overall standings here for all the teams. And leading the way is RTL Legacy with 15 points. They are really onto the road to legendary, AJ. And now on second place, PDR Esports, getting that 3 wins tonight. Got them up against NU Anarchy. Now PDR Reborn at 4th with 12 points. Now on to 5th place, we have VVV Esports with 11 points. AIM Iloilo going up the standings with 4 points. NRX Unknown with 3. And then XDG Dynasty with just 1.
Yep. So Triple V Esports is not out of the equation just yet. And squads like NU Anarchy as well as PDR Unborn, they are not out of the hot soup just yet. I mean, yes, we can say that maybe PDR Esports themselves are a little bit too far away to touch, but PDR Reborn definitely, within reach for Triple V, right? So tomorrow's games are going to be quite crazy. Let's take a quick look at the schedule for tomorrow and see how are things going to break down. XDG Dynasty going up against NU Anarchy. We all know how that's going to finish. And let's assume NU Anarchy gets 3 points from this. That's going to put them at 13 points, equaling RTL Legacy. But RTL Legacy will still hold the main top spot. PDR Esports, and they will take on RTL Legacy. That one is going to be a huge question mark, right, Kuku? NRX Unknown, AIM Iloilo. Both of them out of it already. But yeah, man, it's all there for those bragging rights. And this is the one, the clincher, the fight between VVV Esports and PDR Reborn. The finisher, the closer will be the must-watch match of tomorrow.
And that's going to be a really good closer, AJ. VVV Esports and PDR Reborn going for that fourth and final spot.
Yeah.
Right now, PDR Reborn has that spot. But with the invited team, VVV Esports, they have the experience. They have the players individually. They're good team-wise. They are also good. Chemistry is good as well. So it's going to go down to the wire tomorrow, AJ.
Absolutely, man. I cannot wait for it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on that note, do allow Cuckoo TV and I to sign off today because it's been a hectic day. We need to recuperate for tomorrow, yo. Don't forget, tomorrow right here, same place, same time, 7 p.m. Cuckoo TV and I will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is AJ and I am the Mustachio. This has been Call of Duty Mobile, the Philippines National Championship. Catch you tomorrow. Good night. Goodbye.